side. Drop the window and feel the vibe. There's no other place I'd rather be. Me Vincy girl by my side. I tell them all the while, we don't have no gold nor oil, but we have wonderful people rich with beautiful smiles. From the hills to the mountains, high, high, high. Every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high and let me hear you say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Wave and say, wave and say. Hey, Vincy me come from, and I will never sell out my heritage. So if you're looking for me, don't worry, you can find me up in the hills. I'm doing it the Vincy way. I wish every day was Vincy day. So if you're proud of your country, put up on your hands and say, from the hills to the mountains, high, high, high. Every man, every woman, every child. If you're proud to be Vincy, put your hands up high and let me hear you say, this island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump and say, jump and say. This island is mine. Jump and say, jump
Argyle Control Tower at Michelle J. Thorne. How are we sounding? Is anyone hearing us? Are you able to hear us now? The captain has
All right,
fiddled with a
so
bit of settings, and I feel like
I'm not sure what's going on here. Somebody. All right, so you're here now.
okay.
So you
That's
can
clear.
hear now.
And Rita and Maria
Let me
are
see.
okay as well.
Gonna add Rita
Rita, can you hear us
and
clearly?
Maria.
I can hear you. Good night.
Maria, are you hearing us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Maria is speaking, but I'm not
I'm not
hearing
hearing.
her.
I'm not hearing either of them either.
I'm not sure what's going on here tonight.
First one for the year. It's okay. It's gonna take some time. We'll get into it.
I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason, um,
Try it again.
Rita, can you try? Are you hearing me, Rita? If you hear me, put your hand up.
Okay,
Right.
so
For
she's
some
hearing us.
reason, your mic is muted. Maria, say something.
I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, so from our side, the sound is going out now, but I'm not. We're not getting any from Rita or Maria.
Maria, we're not getting any song from you. Let me see if I can edit your mic.
Bring it up a little bit, the volume.
Can't actually have to take off the echo cancellation. Automatic.
Then bring that up.
Bring it up. Right, so Maria,
I can hear you.
say something.
Testing, testing.
Maria is
I can hear
speaking, but for
you.
whatever reason, we're not hearing anything.
So, please let's see. No, but this is from our end.
Mhm. Okay, so let's see. Speakers. All right, so I'm not sure.
Testing. If you're still hearing us, let us know. And then Maria and Rita, if you can also hear us, perhaps say something again.
No, Maria, you can hear
I
us?
can't hear you. I can't hear.
No,
I can hear you.
She's
I can
speaking,
hear
but we
you.
can't hear anything from her.
Okay. Perhaps let's message. Send a message.
All right, folks, we're gonna restart and come back.
Correct. We'll be with you shortly.
Right, you're hearing us, but you're not able to hear our guests for some
Yes.
reason.
Yeah, so we just want to make sure that everybody's heard tonight.
Because we not hearing our guests either.
Yeah. So
We not
from
sure
our
what's
side,
going
we're
on,
not
so
getting
we're gonna
Maria.
reset.
We're seeing them, but we're not hearing Maria or Rita. So
you're hearing Maria.
Yes.
Daphne.
Yes.
hold on. Momento. Yeah, it's still showing this thing, which means it probably needs to restart completely. No, not the factories.
All right, guys. Okay, you're hearing Maria, but we're not. We're not hearing Maria. So that's a
Okay.
problem for us. All right, so we're gonna restart and we're gonna come back. All right?
Okay.
We're gonna
All right.
restart and come back.
Just
Okay,
a few minutes and then we get
Just give us
everything
a
kicking
while.
again. Just be a little bit patient with us. And
All
again, those who are already here, thank you in advance for returning when we're back.
All right, so
And then unmute Maria Rita.
where's Maria? Oh, Maria, let me see. Let me see how this thing is going, right?
Yeah. Add back in Rita as well.
Some reason her mic has an issue. All right, let's see if we get it now. Maria, say something. Oh my goodness gracious.
No, we're still not
What
hearing
is
Maria.
this today?
Hold
All right,
on. Hold on, Hansel. It's me.
Delay.
I heard something there.
Yeah.
It's me. I was muted. Hold on. Okay.
Crazy.
Can you hear me now?
I'm hearing you,
Clearly.
Good.
but I'm not seeing you on screen for some reason.
This is Maria.
All right, now I'm hearing
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, she's
Perfect.
there. She's there.
Nice.
Then
Yeah.
it's like delay from this one to that one.
Yeah, we're not,
But
yeah.
It should
All
be
right, so
fine
we good there,
altogether.
Jamie. Right?
Yeah, we are excellent. And then for Rita, is she able to come in?
I'm not sure her device is not connected.
Or she may
But
need to
yo,
come
yeah,
back in.
boy. We're going on, Regin.
I can text her and ask her to log back on. She might have logged off.
All right, cool, great, no problem.
Okay, super. Super.
Thanks for being with us, people. Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Just let us know if you're hearing us again. Sorry about the whole delay and the little technical difficulties. Family, big up yourself, Michelle, Daphne, big up yourself. Love all little
Matthias
pieces.
Saladino, big up yourself
Big
too.
up Matthias Saladino.
Yeah, who else
Somebody
is there?
else up in the top.
What you need to do right now first, people, just share up the live.
For real.
Share it up.
Hope y'all had a good Christmas, a good holiday season.
Yeah, we good.
I ain't getting a salt ham.
You ain't gonna have Regin?
And I do what if you get.
No, me ain't no neither. That's why I want to like people like they don't like us anymore.
I ain't getting a salt ham.
You ain't get no ham.
No. I get ham in it.
You get black wine.
I'll get black wine.
You still better than me. You ain't get no black.
I get a couple of things in the bowl if I see them here.
Hey Charlotte, good night to you.
If
Welcome.
I see
Happy New
it
Year.
here. Good night, Charlotte. Good night, good night. Wonderful. Thank you for chiming in.
So what else? What else you got?
No worries, it's okay.
You
I got
plenty
life.
thing.
I got life. I got life.
You get plenty
Yeah.
thing. So,
I got life.
how did you guys spend your Christmas? Maria, how you spend your Christmas?
Okay, mine was wonderful. No complaints whatsoever.
All right, nice, great.
Now, I have a message from Rita. She says her mic and camera aren't working.
Oh,
She might have to allow the camera.
She's trying.
Yeah.
She's entered back. Let me see.
Go ahead. Let's see.
For some reason, her mic.
It's
I
saying
can't.
that her mic isn't connected. Her camera is on,
her
which is
camera's
good.
on
We can
here.
see you, Rita. Lovely.
Because I could add her here.
Right. You'll be
Right.
able to see her, but from that end, it says your mic is
her
not
mic
connected.
her mic is not working for some reason.
So you there she is. There
She's gone again.
she's got
She's gone again. Yeah. We're not sure what's going on there.
Here's what, as a suggestion, we could probably reach out to Rita via WhatsApp, no?
Yeah, she can call
We
in,
can
I
have
guess.
her on the WhatsApp call.
Yeah, she can
So
probably
she can chime in from there.
link via the WhatsApp.
And then we can just have Maria. So everybody will still be able to hear and share.
Yeah.
Hey, Daph.
So, boy,
Yes, sir.
we ain't did this thing since what, November? And a lot has happened since
Busy,
then.
man. Plenty.
A lot has happened then.
If I
since
tell you,
then.
anyways, we will get into it.
We'll talk
We have
about
plenty
stuff
to talk tonight.
later. Yeah, because you have to,
Hopefully we
you know.
get too
All right,
far.
so
Okay, she's back.
let me see. I still can't get to unmute her mic for some reason. Auntie Rita, if you're hearing me, put your hand up. Right. So here, what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna connect with you via WhatsApp call.
All right. So that way you can still
So that
share.
way you can still talk, but we wouldn't be able to hear you. For whatever reason, it's not connecting. All right. And the number is 1784 455 4279. All right. 1784 455
Let's
4279.
return her up through here. We should be able to hear her when that time comes, no?
Yeah.
It's this one.
This one. This.
Will that
Yeah.
that
Because it's connected already. Yeah. No, it
so
wasn't.
we can still share.
Yeah.
In and out in
All right,
conversation.
so gonna take her off. She's out.
And then we'll have her join back on WhatsApp. All right. In terms of our audience tonight, good night, everyone. How did you spend your Christmas? Share with us how that went, how your holiday season went. Even if you don't celebrate it
all of
in,
us eat a lot
in
of
full.
unhealthy stuff.
Even if you don't celebrate
So-
it to the full, for whatever experience you had with your family, I mean, you can send us up in the chat and, let us know your experiences that you had over the Christmas occasion. Maria said she had a grand time. So, I mean, she ain't send me no ham.
Yeah, she even pack a little box and see.
She, I mean, I only got one salt and would have been nice, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure
that for me, I would have get it same day.
as per her words, she enjoyed her time. So
Yeah.
I'm happy that she had a grand time.
Well, yeah.
Jamie and Hansel, are you guys gonna call Rita?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're just waiting for
We just want to
the
make
connection
sure
on
that
WhatsApp.
she's good.
Yeah, I think she's ready for the call.
All right. Let's see. Let's make
All
sure.
right,
Let's
and then
see.
hit her up there. Let's see. So we are calling Rita now.
It's supposed to be connecting to her anytime. Just to make sure. Hey, Andy Sybil, how you doing?
Yeah,
Alright,
the
still
band
waiting
was
for
nice.
her to answer the call. Recalling her, but no answer.
I just sent her a message that you guys are calling.
No
Okay,
answer.
it says no answer.
So hopefully she will call us in a bit.
Yeah.
So
let's return that call.
yeah, let's get into it. We talking health because we just came out of Christmas, and before that, the good folks in the US, they had Thanksgiving, so plenty ham and turkey.
Lots of turkey. Lots of turkey.
We don't have Thanksgiving here, but the amount of stuff we eat during Christmas, boy, so I think Maria's trying to reach Rita again. I don't know.
Which number should she call? The 1-784-455?
4279, correct.
Okay, let me send it to her.
Yeah, because we just rang her from it. Let's see.
So honestly, when you coming this year Christmas then? Because we ain't doing no live falling this year. Like come and be here with us. When we say ban in order,
you know it's impossible for you to put down that phone when the ban is in order.
Ban in
Stop,
order.
stop.
Boy,
Don't lie to yourself so all in
People just
day.
hunt for me.
Don't lie to yourself
people
so
just
all in
hunt me,
day.
boy.
But it was good.
Yeah.
I met someone who happens to be in the same room with me at this time while the ban was in order,
Mhm.
I met them at my accommodation. Well, one of my accommodations. I got home and I know these people in the yard, and it was wonderful to see, And
So you enjoyed it?
yes, I got a nice little drink.
Yeah.
A nice little drink after work there. And,
Hey, good night, everyone. All right, let me see.
Tio is on. It's still saying the mic
Still
isn't
saying
connected.
on mic. What I'm trying to do, just let her know that we're trying to reach her via WhatsApp.
Yes, I did. I just gave her the number and asked her to call.
All right, let me see if I
You
can.
want to try her one more time?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna call her back right now.
Okay.
Right, so I think we have her online.
Okay.
Want to try her one more time?
Yeah, we're gonna call her back
Right, Rita.
No. Hey,
Right, so you heard me loud and clear.
yes, I can.
All right, good. Jamie, you can hear?
excellent. I'm here.
Maria, you can hear?
Your
Yes,
call
yes.
And
quality
folks
is
who are
excellent.
viewing via Facebook and YouTube, you can hear as well. So we're
Yes.
good to go.
Just give us a little nudge, a little
Yeah.
message.
So we're good to go right now.
Let us know what's up.
We're good to go. So folks, how you doing? Hope all you good in there. We talking health tonight.
You sure?
Yeah,
You want
that's
to
what
talk
the
health
ladies,
today?
the ladies answer.
Okay.
We need to speak about health, health related issues.
All right.
So, Canouan Adventurers, remember they were here.
Right.
You know, we did an intro of the organization and stuff like that. Big up to you.
I see you in the chat.
He's in the chat there. You know, I'm sure he want to jump in at some point in time and share his 5 cents.
Well, he already chatting, so he will definitely post that up.
Yeah, and Sybil there as well, another member
Big
of
up
the
Auntie Sybil.
organization. So we're talking health, ladies.
So Sybil,
Maria
and
and
Rita,
Auntie Rita, yeah.
Theo.
What we talking about now? There's plenty things.
Well, good night. Let me just say good night to everyone and happy belated New Year on behalf of myself and the healthcare committee of the organization. The purpose of our being on the chat tonight is really to introduce the healthcare committee to the audience, as well as give them an understanding of what our goals are and what we're hoping to do in 2026 for the residents of the island.
So this is a brief for Canouan Island specifically.
You know what? We've extended to the Grenadines, other Grenadine islands as well. Whoever wants to call in, whoever wants to give us suggestions, we are very willing to work with whoever. We're not very selective.
Okay, well, seeing that we're on health, I look forward to hearing all that you have to talk about and elaborate on. This is going to be a lovely conversation.
Well, Jamie, actually tonight, what we are going to do is to solicit from you what topics that you would like to discuss in the future. That's what our goal tonight is, to get from the community ideas of what we can talk about with you.
So I gotta look for my thinking cap.
For future programs. This is really the introduction to a series of programs that hopefully we'll be having during the year. And it is very customer focused. It's not what we want, it is what the audience says their needs are. Because we want to make sure that it is meaningful for them and not what we think they should be getting information on.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So what we can do, Rita and I will just start with a very, very brief history of the healthcare committee. And then if you guys have any questions for us and that type of thing, we'll definitely answer as best we could. Okay. Rita, would you like to start or you want me to start?
Well, yeah, the healthcare committee is a branch of the Canouan Adventurers Club.
Right.
And basically, as we've said before, our objective is to help in meeting the needs of some of the issues in terms of information to the people of Canouan and I would say at large, the Grenadines and perhaps St. Vincent. It is not just isolated to Canouan residents.
Understood.
And as we've said before, the objective is to get from you what we can bring to you. What do you want from us? It's more or less to meet your needs.
So on that note, in terms of meeting the needs of the people, what aspect of it would translate to physical presence? Meaning to say, what would be happening on the ground in the event, aside from topics that we speak about here in this podcast? Will there be a situation where there are translations to underground movements as to some of these things taking fruition for, okay, let's say we start talking about dentistry and we're providing information on dentistry. To what extent can the group have that kind of support here on the ground in the event that that's something that happens?
Well, Jamie,
What
that is
our
part
plans
of,
are?
yeah, that's
Go ahead,
part of our
Mary, I can
future
hear.
plans.
Right.
But what we're trying to do now is working with the professions that we have available remotely. So a
Right.
lot of us are based in the US, or most of us are based in various states of the US. So what we can offer is just to what we're offering tonight, remote access to the information. You know, we come and we talk, you tell us what topics are of interest to you, and we provide you with as much information as we can. Now, our committee is made up of 8 people, and we have RNs, we have healthcare management, 1 person. And as I said in the previous program, my profession is physical therapist. I'm a registered physical therapist in the US. So we have those, and we have connections and networks with other professionals. So if someone wants, to know something on, let's say, dentistry, as you just said, we can reach out to people who have that expertise and we can answer the questions. But right now, because we're starting, we're trying to limit the information to our expertise because
Okay.
we know we know what our expertise is, and we definitely can say, we can do this, we can do that, we can do the other thing. So we're starting small, and we're hoping that within a few months, we'd be able to have have more broad topics than what we will start with primarily. Because we've been working on this, to be honest with you, for over 2 years. So we're really happy that 2026 we were able to start Hansel, with the healthcare nuggets, just snippets of very brief information that we're hoping will address a concern of, even if it's 1 person, to us that's success, because that's how we start one and then it snowballs into many others. And the healthcare nuggets, we're really trying to see if we can have them out one every week,
Right.
so that, and it's going to be very broad range. We want to tackle mental health tidbits. We want to tackle issues with hypertension, diabetes, circulation. We've already sent 2 out. One dealt with, just introducing people to exercise by, it's by any means necessary. And we also had another one on for people who are diabetic or who have issues with circulation,
Okay.
on feet, inspecting their feet and that type of thing. Very basic things that we think would appeal to the general public.
Okay. For me personally, I would like to learn more about that circulation thing and then into the dentistry.
Yeah, that's on the agenda.
But before we continue, as a general refresher, can Auntie Rita and yourself, Maria, just reiterate your background so for the audience so we are aware of everything? Well, so they are refreshed, I should say, because we've been here before.
Basically, the members of the health committee.
Right, but their individual backgrounds, so we know exactly which expertise we'll be tackling tonight.
Well, my name is Rita Robert Slack. Actually, I am from the island of Canouan.
Yes, Auntie.
And by profession, for those who know me in Canouan, I used to be a school teacher there.
Okay.
And migrated to the US, and I'm a registered nurse. I'm a registered professional nurse.
Okay.
My specialty right now is wound management.
Okay.
So I'm a wound care consultant, but I am a rounded RN. I've done many other areas of practice. Currently still employed as a registered nurse.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Auntie Rita. And from your end, Maria, just a quick reiteration.
Yeah, as I said before, I'm a registered physical therapist in Connecticut.
Okay.
I was trained at the University of the West Indies in Jamaica many years ago. That I graduated in 1980, so I'm a young'un in the field of physical therapy. And I've attended the University of Alberta, and I also have my master's from the University of Connecticut.
All
In
right.
business management. So I try to be as rounded as possible in my career.
Okay.
And I just retired, but you can see I have 40 years experience, how much ever that I've lost count, to be honest with you, as a physical therapist. I've worked in acute care, I've worked in home care, I've worked in the community, I've worked in developmental disability. So I've been all over the place.
So a wealth of experience. And just for the audience as well, these two lovely ladies have a wealth of experience, so they'll be able to share with us accordingly from their expertise and their fields from over the years, and plenty years.
Yeah, but besides the both of them, can you just tell us who the other members are of the health committee, if you don't mind?
Please.
Well, we don't want to speak in terms of their names and so on because they're not on the program. But we have RNs, as I said before, and we also have someone who is a health management, who has a health management background as well.
Okay.
All right.
So it's weighted towards RN.
All of them hail from Canouan.
Okay, nice.
Wonderful.
Except for me.
They all.
Maria,
you can't say that. You
can't
say that.
Because your surname Louis Salone.
You cannot. We already established you have a pass.
The last time.
Yeah.
Everybody's my cousin.
Exactly. So we ain't going back any past. From here.
And I know the Canouan Adventurers, they would have donated stuff to the Canouan Health Center, the clinic,
right,
and also to individuals. So I must say thank you for that. Even before this introduction is made about the committee has already started working.
Okay, this is lovely.
So that's great to know that you guys already started that.
So it's safe to say also that there is a consistent flow of communication between yourselves and the local clinics, or local clinic here in Canouan, or the members of such.
Yeah, there is a little bit, but we really would like it to be a little bit better.
Right.
So, but we try, whatever we're doing, we try to make sure that they're one of the first to know, just so that they're aware of what we're doing. And as much as possible, we work hand in hand. When we first started the organization, I know we liaised with Nurse Pierre, and she gave us a list of some of the things that she needed. So we sent those things down 2023, 2024.
Right.
And then immediately after the hurricane, we had a barrel in transit while, just prior to the hurricane. And luckily she was able to receive those things in the midst of, I think, maybe August or late July 2024. And I know they were instrumental in helping them out during those early days. And there are other members as well, because I have to give kudos to them, who have, on an individual basis, either prior to joining the organization or even during the time that they were members, who have sent stuff down to the clinic as well.
Okay. This is lovely. I you know me already. I like to appreciate when, who's abroad take care of who's here. And I consider that to be taking care of who's here. Well, whatever it is, it goes a long way, I'm sure, when it comes to helping our system. Because, in a lot of cases, sometimes over the years, we've been in a situation where we've had dilapidated conditions. And, sometimes it takes a long time before things can get to the island, or, assistance or help can come. So the little that comes, I'm sure the people are very grateful. Yeah, you might not find some of these things here. I know. Take forever to get them.
I know the organization would have sent, those adults Pampers, and you can't just go and get those on St. Vincent like that. And if you do, they're expensive.
The price is up there.
The
price is up there. So it's helpful.
Yeah,
definitely helpful. It goes a long way.
And just to let you guys know, one of our mandates really is to work closely with the community, whether it's the schools or whether it's the clinic. Our goal is not to send stuff for sending stuff's sake. Our goal is to ask you exactly what do you need, and we try to send it as you request it. This is what you want, and we source it and we try to send it down. We also try to be proactive, so that for a couple of years we knew, well, okay, this organization needed this one, or this institution needed this, so we don't wait the next year to wait until they ask. We have members who absolutely love to shop, and that's one of their expertise, and we get them shopping and they find the best prices. So we really try to be very thorough in what we do and how we spend our money. And Rita will tell you, with a little bit of money and a lot of prayer, I think we really do a lot.
It goes a long way. It goes a long way.
And in addition, it's not just the clinic. We have focused a lot on the school also, you know. So our goal is really to help Canouan.
Altogether.
That's right. We are a giving back organization. Yeah. Go ahead,
We have
Rita.
been there. We know what it's like. We know what it's like. And our goal is really to help in meeting the needs and improving the lives of people, especially in the health area. Because we know how difficult it is, as you said, to get supplies there. And we will do our very best to help to meet some of these needs.
Okay. In terms of future, as you said earlier too, we are, well, as a group, and I say we now because I consider myself, you know, part of this entire exchange, of course. Whether or not if it's a little hand, never mind my hand them big, or a big hand, I consider myself a part of this. So for future, looking towards general knowledge for the people, and you said you're interested in things that the people here are interested in, not just suggesting stuff that you think might work, but also from the perspective of the people here might work. In terms of information that you have garnered from the clinic so far, is there anything you can throw out there to say, okay, then you know for sure from your side so far that you've been helping with, that you've been getting back from Canouan? Is there anything in particular that's been coming back from Canouan that you say, yeah, this is something Canouan always need help with when it comes to health care?
Absolutely. Rita, you want to go first or you want me to go?
Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah. From the outset, we knew that hypertension was an issue and the complications of hypertension. We knew that diabetes is there's a high prevalence of diabetes, and the complication of limb amputation is an issue. And last year, one of our contacts said that people with poor circulation, that's also a healthcare priority as well. So we have those three issues, you know, those three medical problems on our list of things that we want to tackle. And what we really want tonight is to ask the listeners and the viewers to give us some more information, because our goal is to help you. And we don't want to just help in a general way. We want to be very specific and target the information that we disseminate so that it will be helpful, even if it's only helpful to one person or two families or whatever.
Wonderful.
And it's also okay to if your needs are met by the suggestions that we have, because I know diabetes is a very common condition.
It is.
That plagues a lot of people. So if this is one of the topics that you would like us to cover, you can tell us that this is one of the topics. Hypertension is another topic, which is common. And from hypertension, you have cardiac disease. And from diabetes, you have cardiac disease also. So those are three common areas that we can target. And lifestyle changes can be implemented while we are discussing these topics. We can also look at things like that, obesity. But we want to hear from you, which is the most important of these conditions. What do you want to target first? Which is the first topic you want us to discuss?
Yeah. And as Rita said, you know, the complications of diabetes, you know, we want to do as much as we can with that. Stroke, cardiovascular accidents, we want to touch on that if that's an issue. Amputations, the care of residual limbs, you know, any complications disseminating from diabetes or hypertension, you know, even dementia. I'm not sure what the prevalence of dementia is on the island, but even if people have questions about dementia, we will try to make ourselves available to answer those questions as well.
Okay. I would like to, well, this is an appeal to the audience. I know we have Rita on the call right now, so it may not be wise to call in. However, in the meantime, it's an appeal to the audience to start sharing what you think are our interests as a person from Canouan. Share your information, all right? So everyone who's tuning in, please feel free, start hitting up them text boxes and let us know, because this is where we are getting immediate help from trained professionals with many years of experience that can come back to us in the form of knowledge and eventually some kind of fruition where there's a physical experience to be had. All right. I'm going to speak in terms of the type of care required for folks that have, well, amputees. I'm not too sure how well educated we are in terms of amputees. I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, I'm not that much educated when it comes to treating a patient who is an amputee. So I feel like that's a type of knowledge that even if we don't use it practically, it's good for us to have it up here.
Yeah, true.
And that's where I'm leaning with this. Like the education, just having it, you understand, because then you can put yourself, now you can be empathetic to someone else in that situation. You get to understand, okay, it's probably very painful to be in that situation, even though, you know, you may be healing or whatever the case may be, because your body's probably now adjusting to say, okay, I used to have a foot or a hand here. What am I, you know, it's probably a whole lot of therapy that has to go into that.
Yeah, but
I
Jamie,
couldn't imagine it.
But Jamie, that's not the only factor involved.
You understand?
Remember, the person used to and they can't anymore.
Exactly.
So it's going to take a mental strain on you.
Exactly. So now there's a mental aspect.
So there's the mental aspect with basically everything.
Ask yourself this question. Can you really imagine that? Think about it. You're watching this here right now in front of you. I watching this here right now and I can't see it happening,
You
brother.
don't know how to step.
Yeah, but you have something to step with. You understand? You don't have something to pick. I can't do this and pick up that phone no more.
No.
Just imagine someone who has lost that part of them, a literal part of them. It's like a breakup, a bad breakup, and that pussy ain't coming back. There is no going back.
You know, a lot of times we take mental illness for granted.
You just tell her tonight, I am not going to cry here, okay?
A lot of times
just
people
FYI.
just oh, somebody he kicking and thing, somebody he this and that. But you know, and a simple fact is
sometimes
you
you
may
just
see
want somebody to listen.
Just somebody to listen to you.
Because that might be their moment they're thinking about the last.
Yeah.
Because of what they've gone through.
Yeah, and you know, having someone who's professionally trained,
who understands
and telling you and explaining to you how it's supposed to be done. This is what you see, this is what you don't see. You know, so those are some of the things that I think the adventurers can assist with.
That touched me, you know, because that's a real thing. And it's a real thing that we all treat like something nonchalant, you know. Man, yeah, it's you know, sometimes we just say, even me, I find myself saying things like, man, that is just in your head. You understand?
You need to get
but if it's in your head,
it needs to get it out.
It's permanent.
Right, Maria?
You understand?
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just now. Jimmy made a good point about amputations, and I'm gonna ask Rita to jump in as well. One of the second nugget that we had, Hansel, I think is the one you put out on Friday, is one that deals with inspecting the skin. And in my experience with with anyone with diabetes, the first step is prevention. Whether it's prevention to diabetes, if you can, by maintaining your weight or eating right and exercise. The other thing, if you are diabetic or have circulation problems, usually the feet are because they're more distal, they're the first limbs to be affected. Inspecting that limb every single day, twice a day. If your vision is poor, get a relative, somebody with good vision, to check that skin and to look for abnormalities. And Jamie, that's the first step in preventing an amputation. Just spotting that issue when it is in its earliest stages, where the medical professional can deal with it. You know, so a lot of the stuff that we need to do is really prevention.
Preventative care versus
absolutely. It saves a lot of money, it saves a lot of time, it saves a lot of disability. What do you think, Rita?
Amputation is not only just the individual who suffers the loss of the limb. It also affects the entire family,
especially immediately,
emotionally, financially. You know, because this is someone who used to be able to help themselves. Now they're dependent, and because they're dependent, it means that somebody else has to be heavily involved in their care.
True.
And as Maria said, the best thing to do is to prevent an amputation. And I know sometimes it's inevitable. It happens. But if you can prevent it, that's the best thing to do.
Mm.
Helping your family member, looking at their limbs, encouraging them, don't walk barefooted, and all of these just some basic, simple ways of preventing amputation. I mean, when we talk about amputation, it's dear to me. I've lost a brother, and it was as a result of the complications associated to amputation. And coming from Canouan, having an amputated limb like a leg, it is one of the hardest things to deal with. Getting around and all of that stuff is very, very hard. So, yeah.
I definitely would like to have that be a topic that we explore more in the future, because maybe I'm an empath, but I definitely I don't want to say experience it, but more so I want to be that person who understands in that situation, the person who can say, okay, I get it. I'm not going through what you are going through, but I get it because it's a disadvantage to you. You understand? And that then leads
not being sympathetic, fed up with you now and all this kind of thing.
No sympathy, no empathy.
Yeah.
It's so I mean, and I feel like that's what a lot of people just need. And I see Delia mentioned it there a while ago. She said sometimes all that's needed is a listening ear, no judgment, just listen. And that can apply to many situations. Something simple as that. It can apply to many situations.
Very true.
You can go through different things. It might be an amputee for you, and somebody else might go through a burn, but that burn is very severe to them. And then every physical, atrocity that happens to you can turn into something that is mental, and that problem continues. Sometimes you take longer to heal because it's in your head, and your physical good,
Yeah, I remember.
but it's in your head.
I remember somebody said to me, Hansel, all these things is just in your head, The body heals from the mind first. And that's
Say that
deep.
again, please.
The body heals
The body heals from the mind first. That's profound. That's profound.
That's deep.
That's profound, and I that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Someone has a very important comment I see below there as well. We have to focus on, this is Topaz Grateful. We have to focus on health promotion with these chronic diseases, with diet and exercise. We know prevention is always better than cure, which is kind of what Rita and Maria just mentioned there just not too long ago. Yeah, the final conversation there, which is very necessary that we keep that in mind. Always have preventative measures in place, or at least learn about preventative measures. And I feel like, as I said, that should be one of the future topics. List them, explain them, preventative measures that we can all take, have that knowledge, and then be able to reimburse someone else with it. So yeah, I feel like that should definitely be a part of the future for our session when it comes to the knowledge that we want to give to the people of Canouan and the Southern Grenadines as a whole.
Yeah.
By the Grenadines.
And we also want to share this information with young people, because you don't get up one morning at the age of 60 and decide you're going to control how much your sugar intake is. You have to start teaching the young people to live lifestyles that are compliant with being healthy.
Mhm.
So we hope that the younger ones are listening as well.
Guilty.
And and a little bit of the information will trickle down, and a light bulb, as they say, would go off in their heads, and they'll say, "Oh, okay." Because it's something that you have to practice, and with everything you need discipline. So it's good to have the information for young people, for the old people, for everybody to practice.
I smile because some seconds before you mentioned about young people, I was thinking, how do we reach the schools? You know, because you see kids doing a bunch of stuff.
How do you reach them and manage to get the information to stick?
Yeah.
Then they need to be able to not to ingest.
I remember in primary school,
let it ferment.
There was this guy who used to come to a dentist. I'm not sure if they did that when you were going to school, but the dentist used to come from the mainland.
Right now, it's not
and
coming out.
He would check all the students, you know, bad teeth and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they would have quiz as well, so you would win toothbrush, toothpaste, and those kind of things.
Knowledge-based kind of
and
session.
Yeah, I remember this still like it was yesterday. He asked, "How do you brush your teeth?" You know, Hansel always plays bright boy. Hand up. And I said, "So?" He's like, "No," and I was like, "Brush my teeth, sir?" He said, "No, it's up and down."
You know, till this day, I always have a toss up with that.
I was in junior 3 at the time. I remember that up to this point. Whenever I'm brushing my teeth, I always remember that conversation.
This angle.
Yeah. And you know, little things like that to educate the kids.
I was one of the hard-headed ones that took that knowledge but also did not take it, you know. So I adhere to it when I feel like it. I was one of the hard-headed ones.
You know, and I think a lot of it too is the parents not knowing or the parents not there to guide the child at the time.
But
you
that's
know,
what I said.
go
The
brush your
knowledge
teeth.
base is
Go
necessary.
bathe your skin.
Right, but you're not there to oversee that they do it correctly.
They don't do it properly, and that's where the problem lies.
Understood.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
And another thing that we have to remain knowledgeable of is the fact that the lifestyle in Canouan has changed. Because what my mother used to say to me is that, you know, when you're in it was a very physical environment where you did a lot of walking, you did a lot of hard work, and you know, whether it's in your yard raising the animals or, you know, planting some sort of ground provision and so on. And that has changed. And a lot of people don't even want to walk from one point to the other. They want to drive or they want to ride. And people don't understand that when you change your lifestyle, you also have to change the way that you eat as well. A lot of other things have to change as well.
Right.
And I think that is a big part of why you have so many people now becoming diabetic, because their lifestyle is more sedentary and they don't realize that you can't eat the same amount of carbohydrates that you do as a sedate person compared to somebody who is active and up and down and exercising and this type of thing. So they're very, very simple things that people just need to make a connection between A and B in order to have an understanding of what they need to do.
I see our listeners, you know, they really tuned in and even putting in the
really
proper 2 cents here. Jimmy, you want to read that one from
Topaz Grateful? So Topaz Grateful says again, for those who have the conditions, self-care is important. Persons must take their medications, maintain a well-balanced diet, follow-up care, and blood investigations, which is quite wise.
And then there's this other one here.
Yeah, that's very important as well. Let's get it up there. Lifestyle is a contributing factor before and after diagnosis. As we get older, we ought to be mindful of our habits. Mindful of our habits, adequate amounts of water and or fruit and veggie, adequate sleep, and moderate exercise. So yeah, it's a good combination there of how you can keep your health intact. It's well balanced. Yeah. He's given even more information down below. This is good. Topaz, big up you tonight for this knowledge, boy. I feel like a doctor.
Almost feel as if the doctor is talking to me.
I'm seeing that our audience is ready for the next health talk. So it should be a very interactive conversation or discussion, a very robust one the next time we meet to talk about diabetes. This is good stuff.
Yes.
You know,
you see it
very good.
It lends itself to all the other things that comes along with diabetes and possible other diseases that you can develop because of diabetes. A few years back, I never looked at it until I listened to this. I think it was a video and something else I was reading after. And I was like, wait, no, no, no. We always talk about diabetes, right? And we're like, oh yeah, you get sugar, da, da, da. But I never hear about the other diabetes, like the guy said, we always talk about type 1 or type 2 diabetes, but we never talk about type 3. And like, type 3, why is type 3 diabetes? Is like, is this even medical? And then he further explains that then that could be things like dementia, which is then quote unquote sugar in the brain. And I'm like,
what?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, how does this? And then he further explains that it's like, okay, this is, but you would never think to go down that road, to have that train of thought if you never really just explored and understood how different things in the body and in the system can affect you to whereas you get other diseases. So the connection between these would be nice to help us to knit things together so we can then have that knowledge base too. So we understand how one can influence the other.
One disease.
Yeah, one simple thing you might start off with and then it turns into this, then this, then this. And then before you know it, you're fully well complicated.
Yeah, very much so.
So we have gotten a great idea of some of the topics that we will bring to you in the future.
Yeah.
But what we really were doing tonight is just to touch base with you and to let you know who we are and what our goals are.
Wonderful.
See, Michelle is
Michelle is on point there.
Yeah.
She says, I'd like to also say that this is from Michelle J. Thorne, by the way. I'd like to also say that mental and emotional health is very important as they can manifest physically and create havoc in our bodies if not managed well. Michelle,
True.
You're right. You're righter than right.
True.
Ah, boy, I can tell you, I just have some days, yeah, at work and at home. I just have some days. And I notice, just think about it. Let's say you're having a good moment, things are going well, etc. And your mental is clear, you're feeling proactive and positive, and you're moving well. That pain you had in your ankle gone,
Yo,
Yo,
let me tell you.
And you wonder, wait, didn't I come to work with this ankle or this happened or this back pain this morning? Boss, the way how the mind works is a very, very, very mysterious thing. She said there's stress management.
Let me tell you, Jimmy. I'm not sure what happened.
Boy.
I woke up with a pain.
But you had a good day. You didn't remember it.
Well, hold on. I could hardly walk. I crawl and reach the work. And then I fell down the following day. So I had that plus the fall I got.
You know, love yourself.
Boy, I go to the beach, boy. Went to the beach. And this morning, and it's like 3 days ago, right? This morning
is when you remember you had the pain.
After walking up to the fort, the little hiking thing, I tried calling for the show off, man. I show off for you day, right? And went up to the fort, and coming back, I was like, wait, where's the pain?
Gone.
Pain gone.
I don't know how this is another thing too, like with the mental. How does it really work?
That thing does work,
It does work wonders. But think about this. As I mentioned, that route a while ago, that information a while ago. How does that work? Like, what kind of systems are in the body that so much so that you can literally wake up, I don't want to say half dead, in pain. Let me just say in pain and having some issues. And then depending on how proactive and positive your day goes, it changes things physically in your body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that part I would love to understand how does if of course if you can give some knowledge base on that for that mental side and how it show people, explain to people that it really is the power in there, like that correlation. I want people to understand that correlation because it's a wonderful thing to see the body literally heal itself with not voluntarily, like because other things would have changed, So
we definitely have mental health as one of our priorities, especially post hurricane. And I think that you guys have had mental health professionals on the island, within the last year So
Right.
hopefully people found that helpful. But we future health nuggets will have an aspect of mental health
That would
as
be,
well.
we would
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, we definitely know that's a priority for us.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. We're just talking about that
There was
session
also
as well.
a session started on Tuesday at the school dealing with mental health.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one to look forward to. Jimmy, you going?
Yeah.
Tuesday, I'll have to make a runoff time.
Yeah. 'Cause I figure
I wanna be there.
I wanna pass by
When
and
you
maybe
meet
speak
up,
to
your
some
matter is
folks
kicking.
who are dealing with it. I hope the folks who in Canouan take advantage of
Yeah.
all the different opportunities on island. And it's good to see so many different organizations
Trying to
so many
tap in on
different
the side, bring that kind of
ministries
knowledge base.
come in
I love it. I
assist
love
in,
it. Because that thing we talk about in the beginning, Hansel, that and what Delia mentioned to, and you and I were reiterating, that listening,
Yeah.
I feel like you have experiences with people, and they might show you a version of themselves in the moment that they are, whether it be happy, sad, irate, whatever it is, a version of themselves.
Mhm.
It may not be that is the version that they want to show you, but whatever is going on within their being, they have nowhere else but to express in that way.
True.
You ever think about that? So they vent accordingly. And you now might be in a position where, boy, how I going to react to this person? You know what I mean?
Sometimes you at a loss.
Sometimes you don't even know how to react to this person.
You don't know.
You understand? And sometimes what you might want to react to the person with might not be the best solution to react to that person.
Rita, you still there with us?
So
Just checking to make sure Rita is there with us still.
Rita? Is she on? Yeah,
she is muted.
She's there. She probably got a call differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you
She's on.
speak of that,
Yes, I'm here. I'm here, right?
as you speak of that, right? A friend of mine, and Michelle and him, I think, are friends as well, and Delia, and I know Lisa, who's this viewing as well too. They know him. A good friend of mine, Donnie Collins. He lost one of his sons, gun violence, and when I saw the post on Facebook, I didn't know how to react to him. And I figured the best way for me to react is send him some hugs. Because I didn't know what to say.
As you could do it
After reading what he wrote, I didn't know what to say. So I sent him some hugs. And then later on in the day, he made a post saying, you know what, I don't want anybody sending messages to me, condolences and what happened and those kind of things, because he was there when his son died, so he don't want to go back there. And even that plays on the mind.
It's a hard thing.
A number of things we take for granted.
And that's why I say, having that knowledge base. Let's say we bring the mental aspect into things.
Yeah.
And then like the session that's upcoming, I believe will be very helpful for people to understand how to then mitigate situations like those with other people who have been affected. Because then it could be the very person who's giving you the knowledge, who's giving you from a knowledge base of their side, but they're also going to give you because they are also equipped with the information to then help you to also bear and deal with the things that they would have gone through.
Yeah.
You understand? So some things you could only speak from your experience, and then others could share with you from their experience. And then you can internalize all this information, all this knowledge, and then be able to, say, okay, yeah, I've learned this from such and such. It may not be what you want to hear, or, like you might learn means of how to speak to people. I might be saying it wrong. The famous saying is not what to say, is how you say it.
How you say it.
So it could come off wrong for you. You could say the same thing I say, but the way how you say it might be better for that person than me.
Yeah.
You understand? They receive it way better and they understand better because you said it the right way.
Yeah.
You understand? So I feel like all of that could be.
And even meet somebody like Maija. A lot of persons, Maija crazy, Maija this, Maija that. For me, Maija's not. Maija's one of the most intelligent human beings I've ever had the pleasure of meeting by the roadside and listening to him, you know. And see, Delia is just saying that sometimes, you know, persons just want to listen in here. Post burial, many persons just want to listen in here.
Yeah,
you know.
Michelle mentioned it, to empathy, just to understand the person,
just to understand. And you know, I hope that's one of the topics that you guys are going to be covering. You know, empathy, dealing with stress,
putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Before you judge them, understand them.
A number of those things. Yeah. Even with the kids, a lot of the children.
Talk about
anger management. That's another topic I think needs to be dealt with.
Out
because
kids not knowing what to do except follow.
Yeah.
You know, as the song say, follow. If
persons understand how to control their anger.
Things can change and go a different road if you are able to just breathe sometimes in the moment. Something I learned through well, not just training on the job, but you know, over the years, like you really need to and it's a lesson to myself as well. There are moments where I did not take a time to just have a breath, and breath in and of itself is a blessing. You understand?
Yeah.
Literal life you're breathing in. You understand? You are breathing in life. So I'm like, come, we don't think more often, just breathe. Seeing that we have to breathe at the end of it. When we don't argue and cuss, we still have to breathe. When we don't eat, we still have to breathe. You can't cut off your breath and eat your food. How long you think it's going to last?
You know what attitude I developed a bit.
You understand?
This
so
year.
Listen to self. Listen to everyone.
Happen. See something happen. Then I would say.
Well, Hansel and Jimmy, I mean, the anger management thing is something that's really important right now. So, and I think that's really a very valuable request that we see if we can get somebody to deal with empathy and anger management. And hopefully, I've written it down. And I'm pretty sure Rita has, and it's something that we can do our best to see if we can get someone to talk about it, even if it's not in specific terms. We might not be able to get an expert, but we certainly should be able to find somebody who can speak in general terms and just give us some coping mechanisms and strategies to be more empathetic, as well as to manage your anger, especially for, as I said, the younger people at this time. All right. Well, it has been really a pleasure to be on this program. I mean, it's been so valuable, honestly.
We're happy
to have you. It's a pleasure, you know, whenever
to have the expertise and the help.
So when will we have you guys back? I'm not sure if the health department from the organization, you know, but it's always good to have you guys on, sharing your wealth of knowledge. I know to you as well, from his side where finance is concerned.
And you know I'm ready for that.
I know he's gonna come on sometime and do a program with us.
I'm calling out to you. You don't forget me.
As it relates to being able to manage money and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to the wealth of knowledge that he can bring as well.
And that's something we can do fairly quickly. So right. I will be agitating with Mr. Clement.
Put him on the spot one time
to do a program on money management. That and that's something that's so very, very important at this time. It really is.
We need that.
Yeah, that would be good.
On the lowest level as kids, all the way up. We need
special request. Yeah, that we can do.
Definitely need that.
And all of that.
Yeah, we need that expertise on all these things. It would be a lovely, because I look forward to that one.
All right.
So, and this
Jamie, we also thank you too for doing such a wonderful program. You know, yes. You all are doing an amazing job, and I just want to congratulate you both and continue to do what you're doing. You know.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's lifting us. It's lifting us up. All right.
Yes. It is.
Yeah. And it's always a pleasure being able to bring information positively to our viewing audience or listening audience, yesterday, well, I think it was last week, as a matter of fact, a lady met me. What happened? All you doing fireside chat? I was like, yeah, we have a program coming up. Don't worry yourself. I said, but I didn't know you. The amount of persons who would look at programs, different parts of the world, and I met a friend of mine, security guard from the resort yesterday.
You say that?
So you guys have a program coming up tomorrow. I was like, yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. So you follow on. You look at it.
You would be surprised.
Jamie.
You would be surprised.
Jamie.
I toured with 2 guests, and they're probably somewhere watching. I don't know if they're on tonight watching, but they probably are because they keep in the fireside chat. I toured with 2 guests. They were from the soil. Jennifer Pompey's sister, who was here the other day. Her name is fading me right now, but her and her husband. Say that again. She's based in Barbados.
Oh no.
No, she's based in Barbados.
Okay.
But she hasn't been here in a long time. Yeah. So I just want to give a shout out to her because she mentioned about the thing and then she went back and talked about it and she didn't even realize until after. So Jennifer came back and told me
she was talking to the
that she was talking to the same person from the chat. And she's like, that was him for sure? You serious?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but she didn't realize until after the tour was complete. But I was happy to just be able to, show them around because she hasn't been here since, I think she said that since 16 years old, she left Canouan.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was quite some time. I wasn't even born. You understand?
Take me back to me being in Beckway.
So it was a lovely experience to meet with them.
I was in Beckway, Jamie, and there was a guy went to order, and he's like, "You the guy Canouan Islanders?" Like, yeah. I saw you been watching me in a kind of way and I play music. You just DJ too. I was like, yeah. I said, but you follow the page? So what do you mean? So why talking to him?
Yeah, a lot of
he
people
showed
see
the
it.
other
People see
bartender, yo, Canouan Islanders there. I mean, at that moment, I felt like a celebrity. Yeah.
I just want to big up all everybody on the outside, everybody who's looking, everybody who does rewatch and share.
The folks who always tuned in to Fireside Chat.
Big up all.
Sometimes you don't know persons are following. But then
I'm telling
you check Fireside Chat and you would see. You check and you see they're liking certain stuff and sharing the information.
And it's all a million and one conversations after too. Then you realize what's really popping. But it's good. It's good. I'm happy the people have this.
Let's call it Hansel TV. So pick up on clicks is listening at the point in time. And of course, Canouan Adventurers for coming on board.
For sure.
And sharing all the different information with us. And it's just not for me or for Jamie or even for the persons who are on the live at the moment viewing.
Everyone.
But when we speak about the things and put it out in the atmosphere, that's where the positiveness continues. So big up all the stuff.
I love that final
A healthy nation is a wealthy nation.
I love it.
Big up yourself. I'm gonna put that one right there, so
I love it.
Yeah.
Big up Topaz.
Okay. Well, thank you and Jamie so much. I'm gonna log off now, but I really appreciate this program and you'll be hearing from us soon, if not with the money management program, with our first healthcare. And probably we'll do diabetes, seeing that it is such a topic that people seem to be really interested in. We definitely we'll try to start off with diabetes.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, good night, ladies.
I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for bringing your knowledge to us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Have a wonderful night.
Jimmy,
Hey.
we're going to talk about now. Ladies gone now.
So here we're going now, right?
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody tell me how the Christmas go yet.
Yeah, the problem.
But I want to talk about the band. So I came from work, right? I came from work and I hear in the band before, by the time I out the gate, I hear in the band. And I see in the band on people's status and thing before I reach home. So I really thinking, boy, by the time I reach home, me ain't get for see the band. But when I watching the status and I see the tracking of the status and people posting, I say, wait,
Oma trick you.
that started look close to me.
Oma trick
Not
you.
just
Oma. You thought Oma in Canouan.
I think Oma been in Canouan too. So I skip here altogether. I'm even by the way here.
Yes.
What's here going on? When I watching the band, I say, closer and closer. This going over balance. So I come down in the bus and so happen the bus pass over my side. I reach with the band there. I get my fair share.
So, you know, a piece of the band.
You know, me never have to play no tambourine and knock no bottle or nothing. I just want to be there.
And that is the thing, you know.
I just want to be there, Hansel.
Who playing the music, right?
That is how I just want to be there.
And then
this is
with the people who just going on with the band.
Listen to me. I just want to be there because it makes me feel so at home. That is a at home feeling.
You know, let me tell you, right, Jamie.
Home is not a house in a bus.
Persons
indeed,
to them,
the band was banding.
I will say to them, I don't think I could spend Christmas outside of Canouan.
I've done it.
I've done it before.
I've done it.
Right, but boss, it hard, isn't it?
It's. I ain't gonna lie. I did miss the band. I'm not saying I didn't have a good experience, but I did miss the band and the experience of being there. Just as I tell you, is it being there part it is for me. You understand? Just to say I am immersed in what
the best part of the whole thing.
Canouan.
You know the best part of the whole thing, right? After we tuned up, band in order, tuned up, Uncle John and them good. We unplugged, getting ready to go, right? Spot Boston, you know Boston. Spot Boston with some white folks walking the road. So we think Boston just walking with the people.
He bring them to the band too.
To leave, Boston appear with the white people. So like, you know, I went to greet them. You know, how you doing? Merry Christmas, and you know, exchange some nice sentiments and stuff like that. Then they're like, we heard about the band, so we wanted to come and listen.
That was it.
All right. There we go, hook up back. So we hook up back, everything, and these guys party and singing and things like that.
Just joining like normal.
Us, well, it's things like that that makes me feel like Christmas.
This is the moment where you say
uniquely
Canouan. Uniquely Canouan. Not saying it don't happen in other islands, but I feel like we is the best at it. Caracubad. But me standing by mute.
Well, yes,
you understand?
I back in.
Day and night. Because guess what? Everybody can say them island.
You
so me going to say mine.
And you know, we went out New Year's. But he didn't now. The thing got so wicked now.
I heard about that. I didn't
the thing got so wicked, right? The thing got so wicked. Shem came with the truck. No, I had little things to do.
When you say Shem came with the truck.
But listen to me now, man. Listen. Shem came Christmas night, right? So he didn't really get to do much.
Right.
The man had conversations.
yeah.
Right. So I had little things to do. So I said, boy, I got to go with the band.
Right.
Because I mean, I'm a member full-fledged. You understand? I shout Hezron.
Uniquely Canouan.
I showed Hezron. Boy, wait for me, I going too.
That was it.
There we go. So now we listening the band. Met somebody ask them, where the band? Oh, it sound like it up your side. I say, what? Mina have good road? Them they can't make it up there. So and then we got over, walking past the church, heading over now by Mr. Posey house there. We ain't the band no more. So now, you know, we lost. So they realize we kind of lost. So they ask us, where are you going? What look so? So now we're looking for the band. Oh, the band went by power.
The man make some wrongs this time. Because I was here.
But when them fellas coming, man said truck. Another vehicle was there, so I got a ride from the vehicle. We pulled up by Mr. Charles Samuel's house. This is the surprising thing now. Remember I tell you, on the truck with Shem. I see that man pull out a ladder. And people stepping down. So there are people like Florence and thing who could, and Santa Mom.
Hold on, bro.
I'm telling you, from in the back of the truck on the ladder. It had people from Myro in the band.
Call him.
Jillian and Voiston from Myro, them they been in the band.
I see another Rasta man been inside.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Desmond and his pops and his mom.
Yeah, see,
and Voiston's wife.
Know, somebody even text me and ask me, who is somebody there? Who the rest of somebody they be?
Trust me, you see that thing there? But what had to happen, Jimmy? We need to be able to
promote that. Why
not even promote it, you know. How do we sustain it? That's the right word right there. So sustain.
How do we tell you right off the bat how?
Make it go on.
Remember that nugget that Maria and Rita talked about a while ago? When we talk about how to make it stick for the young.
How do we preserve it?
And then Delia mentioned in a text chat there earlier, she say, you make it interactive. It is already interactive, but I would go as further to say, find a way to make it appealing to the younger generation. Look. The young talent needs to be nurtured. Look, Michelle said it.
Yeah.
So you have to make that palatable now for who coming up, because they have to see it as important as we see it. If they don't understand how important it is to us, then it's gonna be like, because that's a new thing.
Because as simple as it, right?
You know,
Uncle John going down in age.
They're all getting down in age.
Uncle
George, and you know Uncle George still know everything.
But watch that man make up some kind of thing.
Make up? Well, the man is a toast master. Not toast bread, you know. When he's a toast master, it means you are the master of toasting and not toasting bread.
Let me get it. Let me get it. So we buy Miss Catherine. We buy Miss Catherine, you know, Catherine partying. And she met me a couple of days after. She said, you know, my children tell me I still have moves. I said, Miss Catherine, well, I see you been doing a thing. She said, yes, man, I could dance still. Miss Catherine must be one of the oldest person on island. But she totally enjoyed herself.
That talk they she remember my grandmother.
Yeah, anyways, Uncle George walking, so I said, boy, we could get him in the band. Tell me he going to look for your goat.
He don't forget nothing.
Tell me he going to look for your goat. I said, well, with this goat, let me go help you.
Play the banjo.
Tell me them fellas
Uncle
take his goat.
The banjo, you know.
And them man just take his goat will cost $50 and sell it for $20. So if all they take in Uncle George goat and sell it for $20, all they need to stop. As a matter of fact, leave the man goat. Talk serious stuff, leave the man goat. Don't take it. But listen, he came back in the band and that man make some wicked man toast, boy.
I heard them. I saw them on status and then I hate for myself when I catch all of them.
And
then I leave all the by tiptoe.
These are things that persons need to put an ear to and learn.
Listen, I talk to, we'll just say for now, I talk to somebody about it.
The person told me, boy, meaning them thing, they mean they put a Christmas thing with all you. I spoke to the person as well.
I talked to somebody about it. Let me just leave it there for now. But
and
I think
even it's musical instruments we need to get persons into that.
Me personally, and I was telling somebody the story of when I started off. I must get about maybe 3 or 4 sessions playing the guitar with Uncle Claude way back in the way back. I was about
I
7.
got some with Gifford and Nikki.
6 or 7. 7 years old, I think I was. And yeah, I mean, Uncle Claude was a back and forth kind of fella. You know, he was between England, Vincy, Canouan, England, Vincy, Canouan, you know, the house and things and stuff. So I never really get a full hang of it, and I never really continued with it. But I did very much enjoy the feeling of an instrument in my hand. Not necessarily being able to play it, but it just gives me a whole, I don't know. An instrument is like an extension of you. You put that on, or you start touching, start playing those keys.
You ever listen?
Those strings. it feels like it's supposed to be a
let me tell
connection
you.
of you. I mean, I believe that's the thing about instruments.
I went in a trance in the days when we got by Edman. Edman was the last house, when Gifford started to pull some strings.
Clean.
But Jane, the guitar strings were talking. Clear notes.
Listen to me. I am.
Yo, big up Gifford and Uncle John.
Yes.
The man,
Big up the
boy,
whole
the
family.
man
Give
bad
the,
from that boy.
them deserve them flowers tonight.
The man
And
bad.
all the time. You see, when it comes to music in Canouan, not saying that there aren't other exceptional musicians, but we all understand them to be very good stalwarts in their own right when it comes to delivering high quality music and musical experiences.
Boy, the man bad.
You understand? So
You know,
I give them that
who
kudos there.
started doing music on his own is Rocksteady's son.
Henry Harry.
Yeah.
Young Henry.
I remember
Henry
him his keyboard.
You were telling me that.
Just
You were telling me he was
yeah.
self-taught. Well,
Yeah.
taught himself the keyboard
That's
thing.
good. That's good.
You know, we had some people in house. We had some guests in house. Let's leave it at that. And I was having a conversation with one of them before they left. And he explains to me, he said, I own some schools. Let's leave it so. He said, I own some schools, Jamie. I said, you own schools? He said, yeah. So he started explaining to me curriculum, everything, starts breaking down everything to a T. I said, yeah, he definitely owns some schools. But he says he runs his schools like a university.
Okay.
So he owns primary and secondary schools, right? Where he is from. He said the system that he has implemented is that every child from the lowest level all the way up to the highest level, all right? From the lowest level all the
good night. Welcome.
Laurie, night. He said from the lowest level to the highest level, they all must leave with a skill at every grade level. You must take up either an instrument or an actual skill outside of it, like a woodworking or some kind of technical skill from the lowest level. So that is a kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, all the way up
Until completion.
You are leaving school with not just your academia, but you are leaving knowing you can play maybe 3 to 4 instruments under your belt, or having the ability to build some tables and chairs when you leave school. So you are well educated on both spectrums. It is a system I'd love to see implemented here. It might be heavy on us, but I feel like if we make the right moves going forward, not to bring in government anything, but as a nation,
you need that help as well.
as a nation, if we can get that kind of guidance and help to bring our people up to speed for future, a lot of us don't have to outsource anything.
I was just thinking that.
Because if you invest in the people, you don't have to outsource nobody. Every musician and every type of person you need, you could actually get it from within your nation. You don't need to bring in people to do it. A fete happening,
and Jamie,
musicians well trained from a baby. They can't mess up.
Jamie, as you mentioned that, right? What triggered me a while ago is we used to have pan in Canouan here. Now, for whatever reason, that went away. Hopefully, it can come back.
Well, I heard provisions were made for it to come back.
Right. Good.
Funding, etc.
Wonderful.
Was made for it to come back.
Wonderful.
I really hope it happens sooner than later.
Very, very much so, because
I will go and play pan.
I remember a couple of years ago, the Canouan Secondary School went to St. Vincent
and competed
with the they took part in the secondary school music thing.
Don't forget the primary school back in the day too.
And primary school is still winning and all of that. They took part with I can't remember the young lady's name. She went to St. Vincent with them. I mean, Alia and a number of those young ladies. What's her name? Who's it working in the bank?
Nia,
and a bunch of them.
At that time, when in their younger time,
I remember Chad who DJs. Chad said, boy, I used to beat drums. I want to still remember. I was like, these are things that we need to get persons going out.
Oh, for real. Scroll up. Let me see something. I see like the chat is having some really good information pushing up.
Yeah. And What I would love to see happen as well too, besides the pan. Now, look, for example, over the Christmas season, we had a big name, international artists came to Ireland. And I think we had, I can count three of our artists from St. Vincent, violinists, panists, and we had I think Kevin as well was here. Right? Kevin, Darren Andrews, and this young man, his surname is
I played the fifth. I was busy at work.
Right? And I'm looking at all these things that happens and I say, boy, when would someone from Canouan reach that level to
that we are bringing them in
do that
to the hotel, so that kind of like exceptional to that point. Yeah.
We need that.
I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, Colette is the young lady's name who took the band to St. Vincent.
Colette
Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll up and see what's going on.
Somebody's as a suggestion here. Let's just put it up on screen.
Now let's see. Just a thought or suggestion or question. Any possibility that out of that, a junior band could be used as entertainment on the island? Singers and dancers, cultural display, uniformed, choreographed, and managed well. I believe this is possible. You want to know why I believe this is possible?
I remember Hazeland tried with the academy. I'm not sure because after Beryl,
a lot of things broke up.
Done a lot of stuff.
So I go and bring up something I probably bring up here before. I know how many people remember. Probably in the first Fireside Chat or maybe the second. I can't remember if I mentioned it there, but I think I did. So that very comment, right? That very comment. You remember AIM? If you're from Canouan, Union, Myro, chime in. You're supposed to remember AIM. AIM stands for. We have any giveaways tonight? I feel like I could.
You could make
it
happen.
Donator.
You could make it happen.
Let's do. Let's put $20 on the block. We're starting small.
20.
Michelle, watch yourself. I feel like you too. I love your knowledgeability. Michelle, let's just. I love you. Let me just put it there. Love you, Mish. But let me get some time. Hold on. If you remember,
she too quick.
Like so.
Yeah. She just want to jump in the wicket and texting now. And study the field and study the bowlers and just get out.
Just spell 6.
Yeah.
Just spell 6 no matter who catch. And look, she was a member, so let me wait a while. Don't shell it out yet.
Can you tell us what AIM?
Wait. I want she sell it out yet. I want other people to talk. Well, yeah, she have to call in. She have to call in
and tell us.
You cannot text it. You cannot text it. You must call in and tell us what AIM was.
And the number is on the screen. 1-784-455-4279.
I can tell all you my experience with AIM as a boy. I wasn't in AIM. I had family who was in AIM.
Okay.
Michelle included. You understand? But give it a little time there, Michelle. I want people to
I can't remember what
talk about AIM and tell me what AIM was. AIM, all caps. It has a meaning. And I will just give it the first nugget for whoever out there.
I know about AYM. I know about
so the A in AIM stands for
Canouan Youth in Action.
Art. And I'm going to leave it there. Scroll back up. Let me see these comments. Because I want to base my point that I'm going to make on AIM.
Art in median.
I ain't saying nothing else. I don't give my nuggets already. The A in AIM stands for art. That's it.
Art in motion.
I can't tell you, buddy. I cannot tell you. I want to get, let's get some. Scroll up there. Let me see something. Scroll up there.
Just Michelle, just type in away.
If you had some people.
You have some bright people on the live, Velma, the
go back up. Go back up. Let me see. Somebody had mentioned something before too. Right there. This Peter Jeff.
My grandmother teaching me to cook. Now I'm a professional chef.
There you go.
Come on. Yo.
There you go. Big up Peter.
You ever eat and let's always remember it.
Don't try spice up me stomach and thing right now.
And I feel Peter come
good food and
when we have grill fest.
Don't do me that.
When we have grill fest, Peter will come down It wouldn't be something
I
real, or he
eat
got
it.
set it down for me.
And if you only
Peter.
spice up my stomach, I got tell you what they in the
Peter.
fridge and I ain't good you none.
We having, yeah, Dodo is my girl. Yeah. That's what we used to call Peter's grandmother, Dodo. You
Okay.
go about them thing.
Go up. Look, Junior say something. He can't remember this.
How we can remember this?
Junior
Big up the Simas boss. Big up Simas
yeah,
boss.
See you with a couple sacks. Well, the other day, big up Junior Steven.
Doing well, man.
Hustler.
Big up, and
I respect
you know, you know, if you wanna,
I
I'll
respect
give you
it.
some free promo. If you wanna tour Simas farm,
It's official.
it's official. You
It's
could do that.
Okay, so here again, tell you, Power. I was actually having this conversation with some guests the other day, you know. So I might reach out to you sooner than later about this Seamas farm tour because I would like for them to
Seamas
have
farm
that
tour is
experience.
wicked.
So I will talk to you.
Big up Power.
Talk
Big
to
up
you. I
Power.
had to really reach out to him because I
Big up
did have the
Power,
conversation
big
with
up
two people
Power
that
and
were,
Chevron.
they were departed.
With that, yeah,
Other folks are here.
love to see that.
So for those, Michelle, I would want call in. If you can and you're in a position to do so, please call us. I want you to tell the people what was AIM, because then I can proceed to
No,
base
the
my
number.
point.
I think someone is calling, but they're calling the wrong number. They need to call the WhatsApp.
That's on
WhatsApp 1784 455 4279. WhatsApp number to call 1784 455 4279.
Open it up, yeah, just leave it open. So then we just see when
person were calling, just nobody were calling the wrong number. Yeah,
let's get on that. So while I wait on Michelle to give her take on what AIM was. So AIM, my sister was in it. So many people was in it. Her current husband is in it.
Okay, so
way
Michelle
back.
is calling.
Michelle is on.
Hi, good night. You're live. Welcome to Fireside Chat.
Buenas noches.
Good evening.
How are you, Michelle?
I'm wonderful.
African Ireland.
In Michelle. No, please.
UK.
I'm leaving you to listen to it. I'm at work. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. We will wait for you.
Arted movement.
Just tell Delia, don't tell.
Close, Hunter. Close.
That's somebody who said that. You know,
Yes. But in fact, AIM stood for Art in Movement. Michelle will give her take on it shortly.
Art in movement. So what Delia won? But
In
you say you're giving me thing, innit? You say you're giving me thing.
Delia will get her price.
She get your price.
She gets $20.
$20.
That is what we started with. All right. So Delia has just won $20 cash.
So I will put the next 20 in it.
For the next post.
And we would buy something at one of these stores that normally supports us.
Give her something
a
nice.
gift.
A nice gift.
Yeah, so she get a $40 gift. Just
right? Like that.
So she get a $40 gift. We it is yet. Whatever $40 could buy. We in January, so forgive us.
Listen. And January has days.
Yeah.
You're offering gifts and you can't afford to buy gifts. That's not good.
Don't worry. We got it locked. Don't worry.
Trust me.
We just
any of those gift shops in front by the wharf and all of that, you could buy something there for 40.
Of course.
Trust me.
Of course.
You could even get a smoothie there for 40. Right? You could go
smoothie.
You could go and buy a lace design and get something. You could go and buy by Lydia's and get something as well too. Come on.
So here what, right? AIM in fact does stand for Art in Movement.
So tell us about it.
As a
in motion. It was Art in Motion.
Movement.
Jesus.
It was motion.
See, these are the problems in
what, sticking by me movement.
You see how we have problems in so they look like you guys 40 days. We have problems in this.
But I am going to say it was the most well choreographed, entertaining stage plays that I've ever seen as a young boy growing up.
Oh, I remember them there.
Anywhere, ever. I mean,
you remember that?
Yeah,
maybe I didn't have like a ton of it.
Place.
Listen to me. AIM used to turn up the whole Canouan government school used to fill the hall with Canouan people from the inside to the doors. Come and watch art.
Boy, nah.
Just watch AIM, I tell you.
Let me tell you who been bad.
Yeah, I tell you.
You know about him,
we
right?
have some of the very best entertainers here.
You know about
especially
him,
when it comes to acting, yo.
You know about AIM, right? I know about AYM.
Oh my gosh.
AYM, Anglican Youth Movement, right?
And that's somewhere.
Canouan here. Watch me.
I don't know about it.
You see the old school, they break down where they had the panyard now?
Mm-hmm.
They used to have some concerts in that place.
Chill.
Bridging.
Chill on.
Bridging. You ain't want, colleagues, I can tell you, you ain't want nothing. You see Patsy, Harry, and what's her name? Jane Farrell, and Shenny.
Shenny been in that too.
What? AYM. All the baddest thing.
So
they had a nickname for Jane, was Mapsy. I remember that.
Yes, I remember.
We went in school and gang called. Well, you see me, Larry, and
Miss Farrell. How you call Miss Farrell, Maxine?
If you wake up, Miss Farrell tonight, you know.
Why lash? Yes, and Nellin was in it too. A number of those. I tell you, AYM was the best.
There were a lot of opportunities back in the day for talent to be showcased.
I remember in one of this stuff.
Michelle has seen something there. Go ahead, Michelle. Sorry.
Yeah. I was saying there was a lot of opportunities for talent to be showcased back in the day, and that has fallen by the wayside. We had queen shows. We had primary school queen shows. We had calypso shows. We had, as you said, AYM, AIM. There were different groups doing different things, and it targeted all the age groups. That has been lost. It's something that we need to somehow rekindle.
But I remember,
because I have video somewhere in the archives of Oli doing a big boy performance.
I'm just going to tell you, secondary school, they did, I think within their first year, they had a concert at on the court called It's Feasible. It's Feasible, and that had all of that in it, and it was very emotional as well too. I remember one of the students, while he was doing his piece, he just started crying. He broke down. It was, trust me, it was emotional, and I know there were talks of the school doing it again because they wanted to do it annually, but
the preparation, the
COVID stepped in, and then we had burial. So hopefully we could do that, and that is something too where culture is concerned, and that's dear to me. That is why every year I would try my best, although we don't have it, and trying to get the people them involved. Folks from Union Island come up and do that, keep dancing and do it properly, because all these things, there are certain ways in which you go about doing it. There's a dress code, there's the type of music, and all of that too. And the way in which you hold the cake, which cake goes on top, which cake goes below, and all of that. All of this is our culture. It is not just going around with Sandy bands and singing and all of that, but Saraka.
It is ours.
Understanding a Saraka. Where's a Saraka supposed to take place? Why you do a Saraka? You don't just come on, well, we can do a Saraka. No. You can upset my spirit. Yeah, you upset my spirit if you just want to jump up and say you do.
Her experience with
So Michelle, you were a member of AIM?
I was a member of AIM, but what happened, I left before it really was fully fleshed out. I was there in the beginning, and I think I left to go to training, either for work or something. So I was a member for a short time, but the time that I did spend there, it was really, really good. As I said, it was very broad. There was singing, there was dancing, there was acting. I remember being in a play, and if you know me, you know I'm shy. So Michelle in a play,
it was good.
It was really good, and the age group was like late teens into early 20s. So it wasn't too young, it wasn't too old. It was just like in the middle, so everybody could relate to the person in the group.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I I remember.
Yeah, but a lot of those persons who were in the group and even in Canouan anymore.
Correct. Everybody's
Mhm.
grown and
Yeah.
done with their lives. A lot of them, I would say. But I will tell you, it was prime entertainment for me as a kid. Prime.
Mhm.
I enjoyed every bit of my moment outside. And you know what used to really pump you up as a kid too, when you see, oh, that's my big sister up there, that's my big brother.
Yeah, boy.
You look at the small,
Listen to them as superheroes.
when you look at the small,
Mhm.
doing their thing. Remember Halston
Right.
at the pageant
He was doing the performance
when
over
he
there.
did the performance. I remember at that time I was close to the bar in conversation with.
Until,
Hi.
sorry, I gotta cut there. I need to leave. I'm about to leave work, so I will just say my goodbyes and listen.
Thank
Get
you
up
for sharing
safe.
it.
All right, then.
Thank you. Get
So
up
I
safe.
remember Halston was singing, and I was in conversation with Rodney Small at the time, and Luther. And while we talking, the man take off with the speed. I'll go down with that man. Man gone from the stage. When the man come back and say, you can't tell me all to bring up Aaron Duncan. It's like, Aaron Duncan, no, that's Holly. Who is he? So, well, he from here. Nah, that man could sing. Yeah. Watch me. And Kalita was one of the MCs at this show. So Kalita could tell you. Holly came. Everything backstage, he want nobody see him. Chester forget Holly's jacket. Yeah. When Holly to go on stage to perform, no jacket. Holly say he ain't going on stage until his jacket comes. Super had to go home and get the jacket for Holly, you know. But the performance was magical. Trust me, wicked.
I was there.
Was wicked.
I was there, so
and he did a performance as well when they graduated from primary school. You know, and I would love to see how they touch stage, you know. The number of
he might pull it up, you know. I mean,
the number of young persons who are into music, into art, into culture, into sports. I mean, we won. Ooh. We won.
Listen,
football.
You don't think that possible?
Yes.
From before to now.
Yes.
Knowing where.
When I saw the likes of Bolo and them fellas there.
Yes, because then they came up.
The training that those fellas were getting. Trust me, and I must big up all the different coaches who's been playing an instrumental role.
You're reading
in the
mind,
kids. Buddy. Whether it's netball, big up Marshall. You know, big up
Agent Marshall.
Big him up. Secondary school. Big up those who train the girls in the primary school as well too. I know what's her name, Kayla and Maya. Say them still, but big them up still. Right. You know? And boy, I know, so I'd be celebrating and see if we did win the netball and
the supporters. Yeah, you see those parents that really come out and support their kids.
It have a lady, right?
And other people's kids too, not just theirs.
Her kids in secondary school. I just call her soccer mom.
Should we? I feel like I know who this person.
She does any football game in her Bridget, and she have kids in primary school too. So any game in her, she did it. It's like this woman ain't walking. That's a big up. I can't remember her name, but big up 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, all the time.
Yes, sir.
You know, so big up.
Big up all the supportive parents.
Just need to give the kids them the encouragement and the support. Maybe they ain't doing it academically, but if they get that encouragement, they would step up. You know, you just say, yo, look, if you balance this thing, you will make it. It's not all about football. Because you tell a man,
I'm glad I say that, you know.
You tell a man, look, you want to play football.
I'll read you a message.
Read the message.
I'll read you a message. I don't know if this information get across to Marshy yet. That's why I say I have to reach out to Marshy. All right, it goes Happy New Year. We spoke briefly last year regarding the possibility for players from the Southern Grenadines island of Canouan to participate in this year's Mavericks International Summer Basketball Camp. I am pleased to inform you that we are preparing to host the 2026 ID Showcase International Summer Basketball Camp from the 21 to the 29th of July 2026 at the Calaqua Hard Court.
Okay.
So this is basically an open invitation, yeah? I will be extending the program to all basketball enthusiasts in St. Vincent and the Grenadines between the ages 14 to 22, male and female.
Okay.
So this is an opportunity that has presented itself for basketball enthusiasts, kids from 14 to 22.
Right.
This camp is also extended to include football and volleyball athletes. These programs are designed mainly to assist our young local athletes with the possibility for them to be scouted for an athletic scholarship overseas. Players must train with their respective teams in preparation for the camp 2026. We may include a registration fee per athlete. Regards, Coach Kato. So this came out, I think, last week.
Okay.
In our little basketball chat that we have locally.
All right.
And it's just finding a way to see how we can make this a possibility for more kids on the island.
Yeah.
You understand? So opportunities do come and go. We may not always get to the end of them, but if an opportunity presents itself and it's a reasonable opportunity, one way you don't really have to, like give the whole world and everything and just to get through,
Mm-hmm. But
finding a way to encourage kids to be on track with this would be a lovely thing to see you have for between now and July.
But Jamie, one of the fundamental things with all of this is that you could be the best footballer in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But if you
could be the best footballer
but
on
if
the
you
team. But if you're not disciplined, and if you're not taking your, as it is now, for you to
say that again, please. Say that again and say it loud.
Discipline with sports
I want you to.
Is very important.
I want you to say that loud. Can we say it for the people in the back? I don't want to say it for the people in the back. I want to say it for the kids at home who might be watching this or hearing this, or your parents might tell you something. This is where it is. Not because you have all the skill in the world and you're exceptional at your sport.
Discipline is important.
You see that word he now mentioned it?
And
discipline?
That is why I got big up Kevin Samuel, the coach for the primary schools football team.
Okay.
And he has been working tirelessly with those young footballers. Some of them have gone on to secondary school.
But I've seen exceptional talent come out of Canouan over the years, and a lot of them had no discipline.
That's
and they never got anywhere with.
Then
we have exceptional players right now in all the sports.
But what is the biggest problem? They're not taking the education serious.
And that also needs what? That D word you mentioned a while ago.
If
you have to take education serious and take your sports serious, that D word you mentioned a while ago.
Parents themselves have to play that pivotal role.
The parents also have to be. I want to hear the D word again. Because the discipline have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
The example have to come from somewhere.
Oh, you can't tell me. My child is the best, but you ain't picking my child.
Why is your behavior between you and the teachers at the school? Why is the behavior between you and your child? Is your child showing a reflection of you when they go out there to represent? Or what is it exactly? You know what I mean? So I feel like as parents too, we all need to take that accountability. We all need to take that accountability.
And Jamie, let me tell you this, and it goes even deeper than just the parents, because when the secondary school or the primary school or even an individual like how Treyon went to Grenada do well and represent, they're not just representing their school or themselves, they're representing the entire populace of Canouan.
Correct. I had a talk like that one time with the kids at the secondary school. And I had to explain to them, when they come to school, they're not just representing themselves. You're representing your parents. you're representing the island as a whole.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, you're not just there, boom, in a community by yourself with just a school alone that exists. There's a bank, there's another school, there are other institutions around.
It's like
there are different
it's like
areas where people work.
It's like
So
what
it's
Shamel said.
one.
Like what Shamel said. The island of balance. You know?
I was not expecting.
You're representing your village proudly.
When you say that, I remember Val too. Val loves to listen, but there's a side note.
Right? we need to be proud of all the different efforts that are being made, and we need to cherish.
You used a word a while ago. Figure out a way to sustain all of it. Because we want to not just have one generation of children grow properly or grow and become successful, but we would like to see the success go on, because that there is wealth in that, and generational wealth in that.
Look at it this way, right? The primary school, academically, I can't tell if I ever heard the primary school within the last, I don't know how many years, when they have common entrance or CPEA, fall under 85%. Now, those same batch of students then goes to the secondary school. Now, remember, I said 85%. Never heard below there. The secondary school is ranked within the last 3 years in the top 5. And they average with the CXCs and CSEC is over 85%. So that itself speaks volume for Canouan, for the teachers, for the parents. So we as a community now has to take up the mantle and encourage. Because if these kids in primary school are doing so well with sports, because Canouan government school, again, athletics, they're shining
exceptionally well. Like last year was the year, and I hope we continue to make it that this year again. Like every year should be our year, and every year we should get better.
But none of the athletics, the athletes, they decided to play football in the primary school, so they might not have the training going on. I plan tomorrow to go across the park
and just see what's going on.
And see what's going on with them with the training and assist in whatever way that I could, because I did my thing back in the day.
Yeah, you were a top athlete.
Yeah, I used to run to back in the day.
You lie.
Yeah.
This deal.
I used to run back in the day. I mean, Woodruff House, who's the baddest? Yeah, Woodruff one road really.
Sound like a Bishop's thing.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Per aspera, my brother.
Woodruff House, man.
Per aspera.
You could see what you want. You could see what you want.
Lopi.
You could see what you want.
Lopi to the world.
Your Lopi's what? Yellow?
Of course.
I can't remember that.
Always been yellow. Always the best.
Red.
Always been yellow. Always the best.
And I love the fact that Canouan secondary is maroon. Bishop's maroon. So when I put on one color, that's it right. This one. And I put on this and that and all kind of thing.
Any red house day in secondary school?
No. The secondary school has the national colors.
What about the primary school?
Yeah, the primary school has red, green, and I think.
So you're saying the secondary school has national colors?
Yeah, secondary school is national colors.
All right.
Secondary school, national colors.
But
for the secondary school, I normally just back all the athletes and just pump them. No, that's me. That's what I do in terms of
you don't discourage
primary school.
No, cannot.
No, I don't do that with the primary school or the secondary. But when it comes to when we over there now, Bishops, Canouan. That's what I do. Sorry,
I can't
help it.
Listen.
But Jimmy,
I ain't gonna fight you on that one. I'm leaving you on that one.
Don't fight me. But here we're
gonna fight you on that one. I'm leaving you on that one.
A little something inside of there.
I ain't gonna say it because you will get vexed with me. So I ain't gonna say it.
You eat thing and then bring thing.
No.
Jimmy, if you eat thing, all you see how Jimmy. Let me look at the camera.
I just want to say.
All you see how Jimmy bad-minded. I have thing here for Jimmy
let me show you
drink.
something.
And Jimmy ain't bring nothing here.
I just
and he come in and show off with him.
It's not that,
Jimmy, careful what you do. It will come to haunt you.
is not that. I just want hold on.
Whoa. Canouan is an island. It's a Grenadine island located in the Caribbean, in the multi-island state of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah.
Wow.
Someone is saying that they never heard of Canouan Island.
For real. Welcome to the island of tortoises. So we are representative of such. And turtles too. Because we were known for way back in the day having some of the largest sea turtle populations that on our beaches that came up ashore to lay eggs, of course. Season go, season come. So we were indigenously named Island of Tortoises / Turtles. I'll put it that way, Island of Turtles. And as Hansel mentioned, we are one of 32 in an island nation. Same as the Grenadines.
The Grenadines located in the Caribbean, the West Indies.
So yeah.
So thank you for following.
We appreciate that.
Hope
man.
one day you can visit.
Rodrigue Lewis.
So Mr. Lewis, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah.
You know, I'd love to get to know where
he has a local surname.
Yeah.
See some St. Martin.
He's from St. Martin.
Wonderful. Thank you for chiming in, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Hopefully one of these days you visit the island of Canouan.
Yes, this is where you come to relax and enjoy. I must talk about something. As we're talking about Canouan and enjoying. Boy, Crystal fried pie and popping. I had a fried pie is like a meal now, innit, brother. I took some guests by Crystal sometime the other day. Listen, me, buddy.
So that's where you can deal by $40 in fried pie.
You know, Crystal, right now. Listen, wait. I took some guests over to Crystal the other day. And now the fella them come to buy souvenirs. Well, it's a lady and she husband. They come to buy souvenirs. They say we want to go to the souvenir shop, check out the place, etc. No, we don't buy souvenirs. Right? So happen that them don't go buy Crystal already and buy fried pie. So I don't chicken at 2 hours before and I said, let's collect a chicken in anything. You know, when the man see the thing, the man got elated. The man say, is that the fried pies? Is that the stuff we had yesterday? You know, the man buy fried pie again to carry back to the hotel. And you know, the man come and say, the fried pie need to be on the hotel menu.
Hooked.
Come tell me.
Hooked.
Buddy.
So big up. Big up.
The man like, oh my goodness. And the wife too, in pan it. You know what? It was just fun to see, people enjoy their experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the various experiences, different places.
Big mistake is I carry 2 more people there. They had the same machine.
You know what bad too? You know what bad too? The Dalpree.
Listen to me.
By the train.
By pizza train.
Slap. I bought 4 yesterday, right? And it's not until I eat in the last one I realize,
watch me.
This is not a regular.
You buy 4 Dalpree yesterday?
Yeah, I only ate 2.
Pie you been? Pie I been?
How
you never message me? You rolling?
No, I rolling like that because how you do me. No, remember yesterday you tell me you're busy. Yesterday you tell me you're busy.
So you couldn't save a Dalpree give me?
Man, yesterday you tell me you've been busy. And I did some
I'm not interested.
I did some shark and some roast chicken. And I did the fried pie. It was wonderful.
It was.
Not the fried pie,
Have you ever had a coconut curry?
Who?
A coconut curry.
What is coconut curry?
As in a coconut curry, just exactly like curry food, but with coconut juice in it. Have you ever had coconut curry chicken or coconut curry anything? Seafood or...
I think I had a coconut curry. That was back in the day. The brethren of my name Starboy. Mickey had introduced me to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had
I had some Wilkes home there.
I have some milk so made too.
Right. I made some nice coconut dumplings.
I have a coconut
from like actual coconut.
A real coconut.
And the very same coconut juice. That same coconut I made the coconut dumpling. I get that juice and I cook the food in that coconut juice.
He just trying to get me jealous, people. I'm not jealous.
It's okay.
I'm not upset.
It was delicious.
I'm glad for you.
Nice little spices and everything.
So you gonna come and organize for me?
Amazing coconut curry.
You gonna come and organize?
I was just about to run with it when I was coming up here tonight, you know.
So why you didn't
bring
do that?
some up here, you know. Because you know I had just a little bit left over there, but it's fine.
Oh, fried pie is what we call Johnny cake. You see that?
Is it?
He's
asking a question.
So fried pie is what we call Johnny cake.
So
what is Johnny cake?
Oh, I don't know what Johnny cake is, but for us, fried pie is it's basically a Trini delicacy. It's like a fried patty, so to speak. But the beauty of this fried patty is that it's added cheese on the inside, well seasoned minced beef, but there's a kicker as well. She provides a tamarind sauce that sells. When I tell you this thing sell off, it really, really sell off. And when she busts down the middle and she pour the tamarind sauce inside of it, and she makes tamarind sauce in house. It's handmade tamarind sauce. So, and that simple thing, we love it.
Crystal,
we love it. I just want to say I appreciate you, Chrissy.
Crystal, next fireside chat.
And we know where Chrissy come from.
Next fireside chat.
You get me?
We need
big
some
up Tata too on the fried pie.
Next fireside chat, we need some fried pie.
Not just that. Have you tried fried chicken from out there? Anyways, we were talking about health and lifestyle.
Yeah, we ain't
fried chicken.
The dalpri was actually whole wheat yesterday. Whole wheat.
Have you ever had the lobster dalpri from Soul Food?
Lobster dalpri. Lobster dalpri.
Delicious. From Soul Food.
Okay, you're trying to show off on me.
No, I'm not showing off. Because guess what? Soul Food had lobster wrap and chicken
Have you ever had lobster cheesecake?
Lobster cheesecake?
Yes, sir.
Don't want it. You want to know why you can't beat me with that?
Why?
Because I don't eat cheesecake. I'm not a cheesecake fan.
Well, no, hear the thing. I was not a lobster person. And I decided, boy, let me try this. So big up Jeff. Big up me chef.
Big up
Chef Jeff. Big up Chef Jeff. I had it in Beckway a couple of years ago when they had the
lobster cheesecake.
The lobster.
It's more like a quiche, no?
And I don't know what the man do.
Man, that had to be more like a quiche or something. But it sounds interesting. You have lobster in it, and I just seafood fella. I love seafood, so
you're gonna love it.
That's nice.
You're gonna love yourself.
That's nice.
Love yourself.
Chrissy, just don't forget me. Seaman's coconut smoothie.
What slice of banana bread, man?
Yes, when I show up. It's a shop to say you're banana bread. I have banana bread, dude.
Alright, so no banana bread for you.
I take a slice when I'm ready to go home.
No.
I'll take a slice when I'm ready to go home.
So
I don't want to eat it on the camera. I want to eat it on my way down, get a little energy to walk home because I ain't dinner yet.
And Val and them kind of
roll up
the belly.
You see Crystal. I mightn't worry too much about Crystal, but you see Val and Abigail, them two will make sure come after we for food. And I don't know if Abigail had Liam standby. We'll come run up and wait.
Liam, don't tell me already he wants to be a part of the program.
So
one of these days.
Listen, it's been lovely, man. Like for those who are still tuned in, big up all you. I don't think well we probably do, but at the same time maybe we don't. We are grateful for everyone who's giving their time and chiming in, you know, whether it be via comment or viewership or whichever way. You know, just looking, listening, resharing, you know, and talking to others, you know, about it. And even having the in-person conversations, we appreciate you. You know, sometimes, as we mentioned earlier, we may not know who's watching.
Yeah.
And the surprise conversations sometimes do catch us off guard, but it's a surprise conversation, it should. And it's also enjoyable. So we are happy to have you as our audience. Mad respect to all you. And he said, oh, we call that patty. Yeah, so basically it's like a fried patty, brother, but then they bust it down the middle and they put the tamarind sauce inside. Gives it a really nice kicker. Ours comes with either beef, cheese, chicken, or veggie. Right.
But Jimmy, step away from the food a bit.
Yes, let's ease up the food.
Boy, you know, we're in the tourist season, right?
Continuing.
From November the 5th started. And I must say, right, I love what I'm seeing, the influx of tourists on the island. A number of them, each and every day you see persons walking, going different places.
It's very frequent.
Always somebody in Liege Design, somebody's passing in.
I took a few people there recently.
Lydia's Gome.
Also there.
Persons again. When the boat comes in, persons don't know about the home style pal, and they run, they get the fry pie, they get whatever they get there. Even by the cruise ship place there, the ferry terminal there. Yes, ferry terminal, cruise ship, ferry terminal. I had a smoothie. The green one.
They have a green smoothie out there.
Virgin. If I tell
you, I mean, what don't leave tomorrow?
No, if I tell you, right? Avocado, spinach, coconut water in the thing.
Keep going.
Nah, I could just give them 3 days.
Keep going, man.
You need to try it. I had it yesterday. It was good. Healthy. That's what we're doing right now.
Let me message the people them.
Who people?
You don't
is he the kind of thing he does do? Yeah.
I need that green smoothie.
It's a green booster. That's the name.
That Hansel is talking.
See the kind of comments thing he does the fun.
No, I just gotta make sure I have to try it. Why would
no, it's good. It's good.
I have to try it. It's a must. Green, you call my name, fam.
And I love the fact that different persons doing different things. Even now, as we speak, if you're in Canouan right now, you could head down to
Conchel.
Conchel is having their thing tonight.
Oh, karaoke tonight.
Yeah, well, they didn't call it karaoke. They call it open mic, I think.
Open mic, all right.
Yeah.
Because I think you can go and like do poems and stuff if you wanted to as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
so that's something for visitors and locals alike to go and enjoy.
I'd like to so this is going on Conchel after this.
I wouldn't sleep, bitch.
Don't worry, I have early one tomorrow.
Yeah, that walk today for me. What the food? It was good.
I don't know what you want.
And I almost did it twice because when I reached halfway coming home, I remember I forgot something, so I had to go back and collect it from that side. I just hope persons on island take advantage of getting to know the island.
What we have.
Go to the different sites. Even just going on the rock and sit down, some peace and quiet.
Yeah, you can do that at any beach.
Any beach,
each of them have an area you can climb the rock to go around.
You can go by the wharf and get a line. You go
because it's so chill.
You
I love the space that it has become. To be honest,
you go by Delvin or you go by Beefy. I think Beefy sells line as well and hook. Them fellas they had the thing.
You can just go out there, sit down,
they'll sit down and true.
Simple living, but happy living.
Yeah, I met somebody sometime last week. 7 o'clock I finished work. Person said they're going fishing. It's all right, but tell me he and Peony. That was Jenny. Tell me he in the cave, he catch anything and he just going for the fun.
He just going for the fun.
Yeah, just go and relax, get away from people for a bit.
Do something
and it's
different.
like you're in a different zone. And speaking of going and relax and being in a different zone, have a view.
Hey.
Yeah, have a view.
Okay.
So I saw that. That's
the newest kid on the block when it comes to Airbnbs.
Yeah,
very nice.
I've seen some
pictures there.
I must big her up, man.
Yeah, big up.
She did well.
Big up Charmin.
Big up Charmin with that one, yo. I think she told me it's 6 rooms.
Six apartments in there. Fully everything, laundry, everything.
And then there's the other house. She told me that's going
that one is going to be on stream.
Going to be on stream soon as well too. I have to edit the list.
Yes, to include that one now.
Include different
Harbor View Apartments, big up all you.
So there's Harbor View.
Big up you, sis.
There's Harbor View, there's Bay View, there's Keys View.
Don't forget Villa Delimar.
Villa Delimar.
Don't forget
there's Atlantic Breeze.
There
is Ocean
Lovers.
There is
You have also
Lydia's
Isla Vista
View.
and Lydia's View.
Isla Vista.
Man, we have real.
I'm at 8. And then
we don't call
Heather them do things as well. So that's 9.
Okay.
And I'm sure there are others.
Heather's name.
I'm sure there are others, you know, so you guys can.
We need to get Heather's name.
I think we need to open up a training course for people to learn to make different things like bags, hats, and caps, and
bags,
you know, somebody who's good at those stuff. Miss Gans.
Yeah, she does them kind of things. She could probably do a whole training session.
How are you doing?
Went for a walk today. Saw the fort for the first time. This has potential. Hope it can be developed and the history of it shared with visitors.
Yeah.
Yes.
We went up there
and
you know,
we had a plan for that some years
ago. I was
ago.
excited to get there, but then a bit disappointed
because the trees will grow.
The trees and
block some of the view.
The trees are blocking the view, and you have to know what you're doing when you're cutting the trees, because there's parts of it. When we were there was a big gum tree, so they cut the gum tree. So part of the stones,
the structure fell. That was actually a while back. This was since I think it was burial. This was actually since right after burial.
Yeah. So
because there's a lot of cleaning up. When
they did some cleaning up, and then you don't have to climb the stones to go up.
No, you can walk
around.
And that's what we did the last time, because I took a few.
So even that
young folks up there, younger folks.
You see, he didn't hear when Bayview got called. All the views them were called at the same time.
But he won't call first.
He didn't hear when the views them were called.
He won't call first a second. He won't call first.
Yeah, the views them were called. He didn't hear the views.
Listen to me. Should I even call out this young fella right now?
He didn't hear the views. He didn't hear Harbor View.
But he been
was Harbor View first.
Then
Bayview.
He been in the first lineup.
Was Harbor View, Bayview, Keys View.
Listen,
them views
all the views come first.
The only view will leave last was Lydia's View.
Exactly.
All the views them.
Exactly. But everybody was mentioned.
He just want the view them mention again.
Listen.
Now big up the views them. People them have real nice views.
Because I will say, I said it before. Big up the folks on Canouan who invested in themselves and made a wonderful package possible.
Yep.
Because you can feel really comfortable. I've known many guests who come to the hotel but they don't stay there. Okay. They stay at Bayview or one of the views or any of the apartments in the village, because we have high quality apartments offering.
For example, right,
the Airbnbs are top notch.
You take, for example, Ocean Lovers. The name itself. The name speaks for itself, because once you on that on the top
of it, have you ever went inside?
Yeah. Once you on the top,
you get that view.
You have that Atlantic Caribbean Sea.
You get both.
You got both. So the name speaks for itself. And then you have Atlantic Breeze.
Of course.
That breeze that comes over there, boss, man.
And they have nice spots. Like
so
nice
big up those two on the top there. And then you have Bayview.
The view.
Taking all of that, the whole front part of it here. You understand? Right? And then to the back, there's Isla Vista.
Right. And
and then there's
the ones is Albert not also doing a similar thing around there?
I'm not sure. I know he used to, but I'm not sure if he's doing it still. I know Casa Delma used to as well. I heard there are plans to bring it back.
Okay.
Right. Even somebody was telling me Donna in the back there, she has a room that she does tropical view.
Tropical villa.
We don't know. This is the thing. I guess that's Albert, right? We don't know.
That's what we're just asking.
If Albert did one as well.
If I wasn't, that what we
and
just
that's Miss Bacchus. Miss Bacchus, good night. It's not that we omitted on purpose.
Yeah, we
just didn't know.
Yeah, we just want to make
so we were asking because a number of persons do Airbnbs and we don't know of them because they're not those ones that you will see a flyer somewhere about and those kind of things. And I think it's important for persons to promote their businesses.
Very much so, because if you're gonna share, so I tell people, if you send me a text and you send me a flyer, which one am I gonna share? Which one are you gonna share automatically? If you send me a text and you send me a flyer, you send me some words and you send me a flyer with everything included, and you're showing me an example of your promotion.
You send me a text.
Mm-hmm. Why are you supposed to do that?
The text gonna have 10 words.
Okay.
What it's about a flyer, a picture? 1,000 words.
Exactly. So you understand, it's best to have your own version of promotion before someone else can promote you.
Yeah.
And then that helps to actually promote you more, because then you have something that's shareable with someone else. You can't be sending people texts. Not in 2026. Oh. Yeah. So on a nudge for everyone.
Maybe maybe that's something we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've spoken about it to some persons, but I think for this year, I mean, you're busy at the moment, but when things get a bit slow for you, we can actually come up with a package idea and promote the different businesses, the Airbnbs.
We could talk
if they allow us to, and if they're willing.
And we can run ads.
If they're willing, yes,
we can run ads. We can run ads.
We can run ads for them and all that.
It can be shared
and do videos.
We can.
The Joan is back.
There's a lady, and she even promoted homestyle too. I met her.
I'm not sure who it was, but I saw that video.
Yes. So I toured with her as well when she was here. She's a very nice lady. She's Vincentian by birth, but she's moved away from here many years ago. And she came back here for the first time in a very long time, and she chose to come to Canouan and stay at the hotel.
Okay, right? That's nice.
But she experienced Canouan in its entirety, as you would have seen. Yeah, and she came down to the village. She went around. She checked. She bought fried pie, and she went back to the hotel and she ate fried pie.
So that's one of the
I just listen to me, right? About now, tell her, big up Chrissy. I ain't gonna lie for you.
Yeah,
seems like a simple thing, but it's some
really nice stuff
really
there.
Legit.
And I think
I respect.
I think what I love about what other double persons are doing at the moment, Jamie, is that uniqueness about them. There's something unique about each of the different new business places in terms of
you know where to go to get what.
Yes. If you need certain type of cheese,
I'm glad you say that too.
You go at the Just Gourmet and you get certain things there. Even
I didn't know you could buy a hand spear. It's called actual name is oh my god, boy oh boy. I'll get it. But it's the most times they use it to catch lionfish.
Okay.
Right? It's like a little spear that you use in your hand, you're not like a gun.
Okay.
It's like a hand, and the recoil, everything is in there. So you basically your hand and the thing is the recoil, and you just stretch it. Easy.
Where you purchase that?
Seduction Dive and Tackle, my brother. I didn't know you could have buy it in Canouan.
Just by Delvin.
Delvin, brother.
Yeah, big up Delvin. Supposed to go by Delvin in the week to do some stuff.
Is my guess so make me buy that, you know?
Knock me down. We have certain things here. That's
he has a very nice tackle shop there. Like the way that has come on stream, people 10, 15, 20 years ago, man, they would have loved his place. Not saying they don't love it now and they're not happy for the experience. But imagine having that from since way back. That's an experience to have as a fisherman, as somebody who just, you come to the island, you might forget certain things as a tourist, someone, and you have a whole dive and tackle shop you could walk into.
Yeah.
And buy your thing, buy gears, buy this, whatever. Do as you wish. Enjoy your fishing, enjoy your sea life. And it's right there on the waterfront. You just walk in and you enjoy your experience. Simple thing.
You go, you're passing by dive and tackle.
Yeah. I just waiting for you to get the one now with the lionfish thing so I can start to go out in the water too.
Pick up your little something to do your little scuba if you wish.
I had this
Then you pass by Crystal, you pick up a little fry pie. Then you go over by Corners and you
You buy your
t-shirt that says, I love Canouan.
Don't forget the
Kind
cap
of thing
them.
there.
You see the cap
You
them.
buy a cap.
Buy a cup of drink your tea.
And
Cause you want to be a real
Exactly.
fisherman, drink your hot tea in the
and
morning.
everything inside there, just Canouan.
You got it. And you day.
No, that's what I love about Lage Design.
It's like you get there, you buy a
Man,
nationality.
you listening?
It's like you buy a nationality.
Yeah, you could go inside and buy your national.
Good night, Lorna. Good night.
Everything. This is Canouan. As I love that. And then from there, you go buy
Lydia's.
Lydia's. Come here.
You get like a top on something.
Yeah,
A little
something
grocery.
Little grocery,
And
little
all
alcohol, little wine and thing inside
And
there.
cold cuts, like a sausage,
Yeah.
like a cheese, a little wine if you want to have a nice time. Like,
Whale oil, back with whale oil and thing
yeah,
inside there.
I saw the whale oil.
Trust me.
I saw the whale oil.
Yo, and this is my brother. This is the brother who does do the
Electrical up, so that's me what
he does do
the punches.
punches and thing like that.
Listen to
Yeah,
me.
big up my
That's why I
boy
tell you
St. John
cannot
boy.
come in.
Big up St. John boy.
Pistachio,
Yeah, you have all of that home by you.
eggnog.
You have all of that by you.
You ever just said it? Eggnog,
Yeah.
pistachio, French vanilla,
I could mute your mic.
coconut.
I could mute your mic.
Listen, big up Fee, because I had a grand time over them last couple of weeks. Me and my colleagues. Listen to me, big up Fee.
Jerry, when we come off the
Big
light,
up
I don't
St.
plan like
John's
me and you.
Delights.
Me and you would have drink something
Yeah.
and eat something, but nah.
Listen,
You,
I got a couple bottles if
you're
you're
bad mind,
interested.
Jerry.
Big up.
For all the health conscious, Lydia is the place. Come on now, man.
Yeah, she got good things. She got good things. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
like it, I
everybody,
like it.
trust me, everybody has
I
their
like
own uniqueness. And I'm just looking forward to see what the other shops
Here's an idea.
on stream going to be having.
Here's an idea. As we come closer to the end of tonight, on the fireside. All right. Here's an idea. And you tell me what you think about it. Might sound stupid to some, who knows. But my PE teacher used to say there's no stupid question really and truly. There's sometimes can be a stupid answer. But here's an idea. This is me just throwing something out in the atmosphere. I've had this conversation with a few people before.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna show you a map. Right? I'm gonna show you a map.
Canouan
Yes, but it's a special map.
that has all the different business places.
Oh, you've seen it?
No, I mean, my brain knows work 20 times faster than normal.
All right. Well, this done prepared a long time, but here's the beauty about this, right? And there's room for improvement over time.
It's
So,
all like Canouan, though.
It
It should
is
be like Canouan.
Canouan, my guy.
I hope you treat the thing differently.
It is Canouan, my guy.
So,
Hold on, let me just give a little glimpse. It ain't picking
it's
up.
white.
It'll be white.
Wait, your phone.
But yeah, don't worry. I little cheap phone, but this is a
map of Canouan that shows the different.
so I have an idea. I did not do this. Let me just say I did not do this. I just have access to it.
This is for the brethren them who came in the time.
This, I want to tell you the honest truth, this is probably over a year old. Maybe 2.
So why don't we have this in circulation?
Hold on, because it needs to get some editing and whatnot. So here's the thing. This is actually, yes, it's an official map, but it's also a suggestion for businesses in Canouan to come on stream. And for future and long-term experience, here's a thing that you can do. The QR code. It's in everything and on everything.
Mm.
I am suggesting that businesses in Canouan come together and have a meeting where they can possibly pay for a yearly subscription for a QR code that's Canouan based. When you scan this QR code, let's say you just come in as a guest, you see the big sign shaped like Canouan, whatever it is, and you're like, okay, I wonder where is what. And then you come and you see the map and you look in, okay. But then you still don't know what is what. You scan the QR code and they tell you what each business is. You have the business number, you have all the information about each business and all the taxis, all these things, how to get there. You scan this QR code.
No, Jimmy.
And you get the full everything.
Not to cut you off.
Right? Go ahead.
Yesterday we were at the ferry terminal, and then somebody wanted something.
Right.
There was a guest that passed by, and the lady's like, "No, I don't have it." And it told them about the pizza train, but the pizza train didn't do lunch. So there was like, Council is open. You can go to Council.
How to get
Where
there?
is Council located? How do you get there?
Can I show you on the map?
The person said, I can call a taxi for you. So, I have a golf cart.
I would,
But how did I get there?
Beep. Directions, scan QR code, or
It's very important.
you beep, you scan, the map shows up on your phone. You zoom in, you start seeing, okay, what it's good.
Just these things are very, very important.
So I feel like we have to think future in terms of how we promote our businesses also. Yes, we have WhatsApp and social media, etc. But within the island, how can anyone get anywhere and know everything without calling somebody else? Where can they get immediate access when they come to the island?
Yeah.
For a place where they want to go, or maybe they want to dine there. They probably have a yacht in the harbor. They don't want to eat at the fancy restaurants. They want to come ashore, have dinner somewhere local, and then go back to their place. You understand? Go back to their yacht, etc.
But
so I think this is where businesses can have the conversation amongst each other.
But it's not even only that, right? It's up here. It showed me where I'm at. But if I want to go someplace, I just type it in and it will take me.
Turn up your app there.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we don't even need the app. We need a QR. We can just have a QR code that leads us to
what is important, Jimmy, even before we get there, the conversation that needs to be had is one where we speak of Canouan in a holistic way.
Yes.
Where all the different business places, the entities, tourism base,
they have to come
together.
They have to come together. We have to come together
and form a proper
tourism board. We spoke of this, I believe, in the last.
You and I keep speaking about it, but they haven't.
We had this conversation last year on our last thing. I think it was it after the election? I think it was. We had this conversation, and we had spoken with Abdon and Marslin that night, and we had someone else we spoke to about this too in a I think it was a follow up
Nikki
podcast.
Nikki was there as
the
well.
one with Nikki and Casanella.
Yeah,
and that was the same one.
It was the same one.
So yeah, like there's avenue for us to grow, but I'm going to tell everyone now that growth has to happen together. You understand? That's the way forward, because we all have something to give. We all have something to share, and we all want to have that. We want to have that experience, that achievement.
Yeah.
But it does not work with one. Not saying you can't do your own promo and push things, but you mentioned that very word you mentioned a while ago, the holistic aspect of it. It has to happen as a collective.
Yeah, because
there are just some things that will never happen unless you are together.
For example, the taxis. How do I reach a taxi?
It's the same. You can you get the idea where I'm going with this, right?
What's happening?
I scan this. Which one can I get?
What's happening in Canouan tonight? It's Monday night. What's happening?
Can you tell me?
Where can I go to eat?
Where's
cooking what?
Without you going around and asking someone, where can you go?
What's the happening?
Where's the central point that you can go on island to say, okay, this is what's happening today. It's open from such and such and such time. This is where we can find our information.
I don't think we ever had a tourism board before.
No. Somebody figured out the name for my thing. It's called a hand sling in Maldives. I think lots of American yachts have used it, but not French yachts. They use the spear guns. Right. So yeah, hand sling, she's calling it.
These are the things that we need to have sorted out, because you and I could have a million conversations about this, but if the persons who it affects most don't do anything, then it's not going to go anywhere.
Perhaps, Hansel, let's put it this way.
I
was talking to. Let me just say, I got blessed earlier this evening. And I this is the timing it took me to get here. And I told you I'm leaving to get here.
Yeah, you can reach it.
I reach late, but I reach quick from the time I talk to you on your phone. Think about it.
Yeah, and bring your excuse.
I fly over here. I fly over here.
Drone?
I just land on anything back behind there and I fly over here. So, um, I was blessed. I got a ride up here. Big up, big up, big up, big up. My taxi, that is a blessing, out of the blue blessing. And I was having the conversation, same thing that we just said. And I said to him, I say, we're not going to. There are just some things that are unachievable unless we get together to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
It needs to be had.
And that's where it is. I just want our people to understand that the going forward conversation, the longevity conversation, the hard conversations that we don't like to have, has to happen together.
And Jamie, we cannot say, oh yeah, we can wait on the government.
No,
we can't do
yeah,
that.
you just say, me never say nothing about government, you know.
No, there's some people who have that thought of
that
mindset
that they think that only the government can make
only
the change.
The government could do this, and people them, and nobody coming and help.
Nope.
We gotta be the ones
before, after, whichever million one elections. It is us who are responsible.
We have to step.
That's how we should start looking at it.
Step. And I remember back in the day, Canouan. What was I saying again? I looked at the comment there, and I lost a train of thought. But we are proud people, and we believe in our stuff, our product, and just as how various homeowners, the Airbnbs, are taking pride in making sure that top class. I heard someone spoke about Bayview. They say the rooms upstairs for Bayview. You want nothing with that.
Real nice.
Real nice. I've never been there. So I think we
need to go.
I think we need to go there.
We need to go to all these places and just check them out.
When you step inside,
I mean, we've seen some. I've seen a few of them actually. I've seen some of these rooms.
When you
over time.
And I remember
they're quite nice.
I remember it was Thursday. I had a roti from Auntie Joy. So Auntie Joy does rotis now and then. Yeah.
No.
I had a roti.
When you get roti from Auntie Joy?
Thursday.
So Auntie Joy tricked me?
Auntie Joy did roti Tuesday.
Tuesday, me know is when Auntie Joy roti is do.
She decided to do Thursday. That's off the.
So you're not thinking for like just link me and just call me and say like up Auntie Joy roti?
I just barely heard about it. Right? I didn't even get none to.
Nothing occur in your head to say, boy, Jimmy, might want this guy. It's like Auntie Joy roti.
Get Lisa, I'm not getting roti neither. But anyways,
boy,
what do you think, right? I going down.
No, you have vexed me.
I going down the road.
You have vexed me.
I met Kenny.
You have vexed me.
I met Kenny by the gas station. Right? So Kenny's like, you come out. So I just went to pick up a roti by Auntie Joy. Auntie Joy make roti yesterday. Boy, me even lock in this gas station, you know. Kenny gone for the bag. I tell you, there's certain things on island people go crazy over.
Boss, since me guy in school,
yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to do? The memory in my head of an Auntie Joy roti is from since I was going to school. That was a big deal. It still is to me.
I remember again, your mom do some crazy we call
them sugar cake.
Not sugar cake. We had the sugar cake too.
Right.
And it had the
and the coconut. Them buns?
The coconut. Is buns what? No. You have a name for it? What? I can't remember.
Tulum, fudge, sugar cake, coconut sugar cake, banana sugar cake.
Fudge. Not
coconut fudge.
Not the fudge boy. But Harlem tell she back
on the fudge from she too, boy. She's making some nice fudge.
You know? Brainstorming how to
be in the know.
Yeah. Those are things that,
scroll back up, let me see something there.
We need to.
I feel like the folks are chatting and we are missing some of it.
Thanks Lisa was saying, Jamie,
I asked about the tourism bureau before. I love your idea. I hope it can materialize. I mean, I hope so too. Hansel and I have been talking about that for a very long time.
Yeah, we have been. We have been, you know, and
I'm so happy you guys have come. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I mean, if we can at least nudge the people to think, then I'm sure we can get somewhere. And then something like this should not just stay from this chat only and we talk about it, but then if you are listening, because it shouldn't be just up to me or Hansel or any one person or any two people. It's an island thing. So if you are close to or know the powers that be that can help us to reach to the point where we have a community meeting, a town hall meeting of sorts, where the community understands where we can have some kind of direction, where we are going as an island, being a little island, you know, trying to achieve a standard for ourselves. This is where the conversation would start, but I want us as a community to carry it on. So if there's a case where you want to meet me on the road and say, Jamie, I talked to such and such, and I had this meeting, so this is what we could do. When you want us to schedule, let's do the same thing to answer.
But Jamie,
not saying just flag us down to talk, but you know, let's have some kind of traction going with it. Because I mean, we might start it here and say, okay, yeah, let's do this, but then if it never reach further than this, where is it going really?
Well, there's so much power in people, right? People power.
Yeah.
And
people is the power.
You do what you have to do. You set up your thing. You get your stuff registered if it needs be. And then when you speak to the authorities, you would say to them, well, we have done this. We have registered.
Right.
And
you've gotten to a point where you've already helped yourself now.
So you bring whatever you can bring to the team.
Yeah, because you're showing them, okay, you are proactive in achieving what you want to achieve.
You're no longer like this. You're like this. Everybody's together. So there's power there.
I love that analogy. No longer like this, but like this.
Yeah, I tell you, my brain does work 20 times faster than the regular human. I'm like that sometimes. Not to brag.
In the words, Kian Reen, my spirit tech you. I love tell everybody.
Nice to have Kian on a program.
Yeah, boy. Kian, if you're watching, if you get this information, let me know. Let me know. Big up in everything that you're doing, though. Big up in everything that you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, but we need to get all of that info as it relates to the different Airbnbs, the different restaurants, even what they cook.
Yeah, what their menus are.
Yeah, sometimes I just vex.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes I just vex.
We talked about this before.
I ain't gonna hold back my conscience.
I remember this. But here's the thing. You know, you can cook everything and you can have a menu, you know, or let's say you're catering for certain types of food. You can segment your menu. Seafood options, meat options. It's simple as that. Or you want to add in sweet tooth or whatever. Like, have some structure to whatever you're offering people. Yeah, just add some structure to it. It makes a big difference. And also, like, be more forthcoming with stuff. So, like, if you know you have to come to a place to pre-order or do certain things, you know, like, it can go a long way for people who are coming to your different establishments. So if I know certain thing requires a certain time, I could call you 20 minutes before or call you half an hour before. So you're looking at I want this. Yeah, because you have to give people time to prep. Because, you know, the kitchen can become overwhelmed in any institution. Like, wherever you are, I've seen it from head to toe. So just a general understanding of things, and then people get the gist. Man, things run smooth.
Talking about the food and eating and things like that. 14th to March.
What happening? Grill Fest. Where Grill Fest happening?
In Canouan.
Where Grill Fest happening in Canouan?
In Canouan.
It's happening in Canouan. Where?
to hurt your head. We don't get to that.
So we get in there. So for now, 14th of March, 2026, Grillfest Canouan. Put it on your calendars, people.
Lobster season open, eh?
Put.
And we're gonna have conchs.
Put it on, you know, the conchs I wanted to put in that curry with the wilks because it was supposed to be two seafood, you know. It was supposed to be conchs and wilks. You know, I find the conchs after I done cook the food.
Okay. I see Ms. Bacchus here saying news SVG
Sailing week.
Sailing week
starts in March 29th. No. Starting point Canouan. Okay.
All right. So that's good, right? But this is my thing.
We need a sailing club ASAP.
This is my thing, right? Do we have a sailing club?
But that's
right.
She's talking this.
Right. So now this and this is my whole thing here now. Applaud persons, but my problem is how does Canouan benefit from this sailing week that is happening thing, right?
Correct.
Because here Ms. Bacchus is saying we having a sailing week and it starts in Canouan, but we need a Canouan sailing club. So who's having this? Who from Canouan is part of it? And all these different things. These are the conversations that needs to happen. You don't put the bull before the horn, as people do say.
I'm gonna go back to the one word I just said a while ago. Structure. Can we understand the structure or where it is going and how, as a community, we can make this a success for Canouan?
Right, because,
and the wider, of course.
What happens, and we know we used to have the Canouan regatta, right? Canouan Sailing Club do that with some time. Is this week of thing with Canouan Cup? It's called Canouan Cup. Is it now the replacement for Canouan Whitsuntide Regatta? What is happening? Again, people do things and not speak to the community and the ones involved. You're having a Canouan Cup, but have you spoken to the sailors on island?
Do we have a sailing population still? We might have a few kids, yes, but do we have an active sailing population? Do we have boats?
Things, the conversations need to be had.
Consistent sponsorships, if any? And if no sponsorships, what are we doing from local ground up people?
No, but if this is organized by the Ministry of Tourism.
The SVG Sailing Week?
The SVG
so which means
right?
they would have some kind of input in terms of finance to be able to help bolster the program.
It's like you come in to do something here, but you have not spoken to me about doing whatever you do.
Well, when it comes to problems, let's say something. Let me put all of us on the spot. Which of us, as a people in Canouan, as a been there, done that people in Canouan, who are the reps that are willing to take up the mantle to ensure that whatever support we get and bolstering we get is going to ensure that it is actioned how it should be? Meaning to say, if we get finance, if we get material, if we get people power, because we know without the people nothing can go on, we have to have that support, whether from in or out. Who are they putting on the ground with us to ensure structure? Again, a lot of things fall through because there's no structure to it.
Right,
and I'm hung up on that word structure because I've seen organizations come, and it breaks down in structure, and therefore whatever is being done after that has no structure either. It's obvious. I've been in different organizations like that.
Jimmy, I know Ms. Bacchus and Mr. Albert Olivier,
right,
and some others who spearhead the training with the kids. They're part of the Sylvester Simmons Foundation in Bequia.
We need that community.
And they do mini regatta, if you want to call it that.
So I told you before, my nephew had a whole sailing thing last year. There was I didn't even know that was a thing. There was a regatta in town where they invited, I believe, Myro and others. My nephew, he's now what, 22, 23? heading that in St. Vincent. I'm like, huh.
But this is what needs to happen, Jamie. Right? I remember in the 80s, early 90s, Mr. Mark Oliver had the regatta committee then, and some fallout happened, and then
it was just spiral from there.
That done with it, and then it gave
Ups
birth
again
to Canouan the Canouan Sailing Club.
Right, CSC.
Right. I know there used to be a bachelor's hall. They had a building or whatever.
Right.
Beryl came, did whatever. But what is happening now? Beryl took place in
2024.
2024. We're now in 2026. This is 2 years after.
Almost.
Is there going to be a Whitsuntide regatta this year?
I would love to see a successful Whitsuntide regatta.
One of the things that I've said this publicly. I've told the Canouan Sailing Club this.
Right.
I said, look, you having a regatta Whitsuntide. P.T. Matnick having a regatta Whitsuntide.
Same time.
It's difficult for you, point blank, because
support-wise.
The support financially.
Because we want people to see that we are into that.
That kind of support from our government. Like the money that these people get.
Yeah, because it's bigger culture down there.
In P.T. Matnick, they have some lobster thing going on down this zone. And if you see people. I saw some. I'm telling you. Wow. We need in the Grenadines that support from the various ministries that the activity or organization is centered around.
I think this can tie into the very tourism bureau or board that we were speaking of as well. They should have a hand.
Yeah.
Because this is, I mean, it would be actual tourism, because then you are now part of the culture that is reenacted, like the culture that we are trying to sustain, trying to bring back. Because at this point, it's gone.
It has a lot to do with culture. It has a lot to do with tourism. The economy of the island as well. I mean,
I'm going to use a word, and I don't want to be taken out of context. And I want us to all live by it and attach ourselves to it when it comes to our operation with institutions. That word is integrity. And I'm going to use another word. That word is transparency. And those two go hand in hand when it comes to ensuring high quality product is delivered not just to our people, but on a wider scale. Like, we need to have these things in place. We've had enough experience over the years to say, okay, I've been here, done that, whatever. Yeah, we've all of us can say that. I've been there, done that. What's the reason why it doesn't exist? Right. So you see where I'm going with this.
The Canouan Sailing Club.
We have some question marks.
In 1997.
We have some question marks.
Club Nuevo was formed in 1998.
Want to eliminate the question marks.
Club Nuevo is still going around. We've had our struggles, but at the same time,
you had to get your structure, didn't you?
The focus is not on us.
It isn't on the product that you're trying to deliver
and the island,
okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Because for me, as the president of Club Nuevo, I can tell you this: my focus isn't on me.
Because if you tell yourself that,
right, my focus is on the amount of persons who come to the island and they spill off economically.
And this is why I say, back to the point we were making all evening. If we do not do it together with integrity and transparency, we will not get anywhere. And I want us to take that to heart. And I want us to let it cement, and let us actually hold ourselves accountable for each and every action when we are trying to build the new Canouan.
Yeah.
Or, get Canouan back to the strength that it should be at. Because we want, think about it. Let's say we all fall off the earth tomorrow, or let's say 10, 15, 20 of us who are in leadership positions or helping positions, whichever we fall off the earth tomorrow. Who is there that we would have set an example for to take up a mantle to say, okay, yeah, boy, I leave this behind. So I know when I gone, Ansel could do this.
Yeah.
When I gone, Jeremy or Eli or whoever, whichever person, Jennifer, whichever way, I know she could take it up because I teach you well. I know he could take it up because I teach him well. Yeah. And we fostered that bond, that relationship, that continuity that says, okay, yeah, even though I lick down, because think about it, look, we use the Sandy's band, for example. Mm-hmm. What they do? They bring up all the kids in it. Till this day, even though some of the brothers have passed on.
Their children.
The children carrying it on, and the very same fathers and the brothers of those who are passed on are still doing it because they realize in order for longevity to take place, there must be continuity.
All right, so let's go on the comments.
Mm-hmm.
We need to establish our cultural grounds. That's Miss Bacchus.
Mm-hmm.
As a citizen of Canouan, we need
to activate.
We need to activate.
They need to revive the sailing club. I remember years ago, sailors from Beckway used to come here for regatta. Another thing, regatta emphasis seems not to be sailing but partying.
Exactly.
I like that last point, Alicia.
I remember speaking to them about that as well.
Mm-hmm. Because sailing is what the forefront is. You have to. It's a culture. You have
because
to
I grew up, as much as I do carnival now. I grew up with regatta. I grew up leaving Canouan, going to Beckway for Beckway Easter regatta. Sailing from Low Bay in Beckway to Bachelor's Hall in Canouan in a sailing boat. That for me was exciting. I didn't think I could do it now, but as a youth, that was good.
But Hansel, you finish your point.
And boats coming from Beckway, as Miss George said, Sugar Boom. You ever heard of the boat Sugar Boom?
Never heard about Sugar Boom, buddy.
Who here so know about Sugar Boom? Anybody here so know about Sugar Boom? Sugar Boom, you know Mr. Louis Dirishi had a boat.
Over there.
Right. His boat and Sugar Boom was about the same size. There's only about 2 persons could have hold in that. And when them boat on the sand, they man put up the sail and the boat want to go in the water one time. And it's like how Alpha, Theo and Alpha ready to roll. Yeah, just so Sugar Boom and the boat full Louis used to be. And I think Mr. Officer Diroshi, he had a boat. I think his own was called Mom.
Then there's you timing.
You understand?
Then there's you timing.
But yeah, how many boats?
We have no material.
I mean, gumboats.
We don't do that anymore either.
I was showing Lisa today the amount of gum trees we have here in Canouan.
Abundance, my brother.
That we could make gumboats. And I think it's important to start there. That for me is grassroots. You start from the gumboats.
Find the people in the community who are still doing it.
You go to the schools.
Find young ones who are going.
Listen to this. This is an idea that I had for years, and I told members of the sailing club.
Right.
Because I don't want to step there.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do with carnival. Mm-hmm. I do not want to step with the sailing club. I will give you advice as to how I see things. If up to you, if you think, until you're making sense, or yes, you make some sense about, let me tweak it a bit. Now, gumboats.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the schools because you target the kids. Gumboat is children thing. You target the schools. Who all here wanna, you talk to them about the culture,
bring it in the school.
and that kind of thing.
We could have that reconsidered to be part of the school curriculum, no?
Part of it. But here's the thing now, right? Can you swim?
Where each island comes in. So let me.
Can you hold on? Let me finish.
Finish.
Can you swim?
My bad.
Yes, no. You want to be part of the gumboat thing? You write a letter, send them to your mommy and daddy. This is how the movie coming into play now.
A system right there.
This is how the movie coming into play now, right? You write letters to the different business places. Dear Mr. Sandy, Canouan Islanders. I'm just using this as
go ahead.
thing, right? Canouan Islanders is endeavoring to begin training and also hosting in the events a mini regatta sailing gumboat.
Gumboat sailing.
Right? We have 6 children, class boats, because boats would have different sizes.
Right.
Right. So 6 kids per class, per size. Right? We're seeking sponsorship for a gumboat. The cost of it is $500. I'm just saying. Right?
Ballpark.
$500. And they say, yeah, man, no problem. This is 10 kids. I'm a little grandson here. He might want to go involved in it. So she talked to her grandson. Yes, want to be involved. So you know, we have racing this Sunday. We have racing this day. Sandy coming down for watch the race. Is the she coming for watch the race because
everybody
she have a boat. And you know, here the best part of the thing now, right? So the business place might name Tiny Checkers.
Put it on the side of the boat.
This boat name is Tiny Checkers. So the boat takes the name of the business place that sponsors it.
So imagine when the boat win.
Hey, you can't go wrong.
Imagine when the boat win.
Look, coconut boat used to be a big thing in Beck. It still is a big thing in Beckway. They have crazy craft. You understand? These are things I think we need to go back in.
You see what you mentioned, what we confirmed just now. Somebody mentioned it up there too. It cannot be about the individual.
No, it can't be.
It has to be about what you're trying to establish, what you're trying to deliver. An aspect of culture that is fading, 1, and 2, it is an aspect of culture that we're trying to sustain. And if we get to that point where our thinking aligns with, okay, we are here for sustenance, we are here for maintenance, because we are now, we know what our product is.
Yeah.
We are now beefing it up because we want this product to be beefed up so it can last another 100 to 150 years, maybe 200 years, whichever longer the world continues without us.
Because, right?
You understand?
That child was swimming behind that gumboat, tilting the rudder, the sail and stuff like that. You're training a captain right there,
Yeah.
So by the time he go in one of those boats like what Mr. Oliver had.
Understand the operation.
He call them, what just call them again? They have the hobby cats.
The hobby sail. The hobby cat.
The octopus. I remember the next one they do. Yeah. Right, Miss Marcus?
Optimus.
This Octopus. That's the name of the boat, Octopus. The Optimus, and they have the different ones.
Laser.
Right. So you gonna know there.
Optimus.
Right? And anything now, because you start from there, you could actually have, and I saw it in Barbados some time ago, you could actually have, and I told him about this as well, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Youth Regatta taking place right here in Canouan. There's so many youths involved in sailing.
Like say St. Vincent and the Grenadines Youth Regatta.
Not just here.
I like how you say that. St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Because regatta, as somebody said, is not about no party thing. It's about boats. It's about the seawater. Different beach activities. That is what makes a regatta.
Okay.
The school has carpentry tools because we used to teach us trade. We used to make our gumboots, but we used to be good swimmers.
We were very good swimmers.
Yeah, exactly. So you have all the different kids who into gumboat racing, gonna race the gumboots. Who in the one way Optimus, who in the Optimus, who in the Hobby Cat, Who in the double decker, the double N and the and all them things. The different variety of boats. And hey, Canouan, where a regatta is concerned, you see that Canouan harbor here is the best or the longest longest harbor in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for that. Because Lobe doesn't have that.
We have
right?
We have it.
Myro doesn't have that. Union Island ain't got that.
I mean,
St. Vincent, no part of St. Vincent got that either.
Nice. Myra has a nice harbor, but not like the way we have this. Not like this.
So we could actually host and start racing.
Crescent.
And all them boats.
Right in here, and enough to go too far from the harbor. You can do it right in. Everything happens in there. You don't have to reach too far. Because I remember we used to watch the racing and you used to end up at the end down there and we saw a point down there, sail back up. You know, you used to reach too far because we have enough harbor to have it extended to that point.
No.
Only the bigger boats used to reach them extent.
But the thing too, right?
I used to love that though, because binoculars was the thing back in the day. And everybody running from end to end of the island to see where the race.
But that's the thing. I remember.
Man, a jumping vehicle, man, a walk on foot, binoculars wrong in neck.
Them fellas racing boats, right?
You're going all the points them you're going, especially out of St. Anne's.
Where can we put our sailing club? What do you mean, where can we put our sailing club?
I have a question. Why is the land not available anymore to put the sailing club?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Where can we put our sailing club? For me.
Suggestion.
The sailing club, just like Club Nuevo, doesn't necessarily need a building.
Storage wise, though, you have to think about that. I don't think we should ever be in a position again where we have material, as in we have boats, etc., and so forth, and they're out in the open.
Like that.
We should never be in a position like that.
Storage wise, right?
Period.
Is what I think. A number of persons do not take pride in their boats. Right? They just haul up the boats. A lot of them. I remember, I know Julian Pompey. He built a thing for his boat, right? I know Solomon Nanton, dead and gone. He had Minerva, the gin. The paint for Minerva looking little offish, or he making sure.
Touching up one time.
People used to come down and.
Yeah. I think that's something that we've lost.
Right?
We've not taken pride in ourselves and our not to say that we should become very materialistic, but what we have, we've lost a bit of touch with it in terms of taking care of what we have.
At the boats, them fellas at the boats, them down the rotting way. And the only time they go look at the boat is when regatta is coming up. Then
you're not getting on to that.
You have to go and fix
because they're already out in the open.
You gotta go and fix back.
There's a thing called weathering that happens to everything, from rocks to the woodwork. So we
gotta be able to. I mean, 1,000,001 containers come through Canouan. Probably get a container, talk to the relevant persons to store stuff. I mean, there's so many different things.
I think we've exhausted this one.
But the regatta is very important. And need I mention 24th of July to the 2nd of August is Canouan Carnival. Let me pull up the Airbnbs. Let us get persons visiting the island and speaking about Canouan in positive lights, and
for real.
And when they come to Canouan, they would come to Canouan for the carnival, enjoy the fry pie. You understand?
And many other things. We have high quality offerings. That's the beauty about our current situation.
You know what I did one time, Jimmy? You and I always go and do our hikes. And someone came down to Canouan. Someone came down to Canouan and they said, Hansel, when on the way they were coming, they said, Hansel, can I do a hike when I come down for Carnival? And I said, well, hike? Carnival?
Yeah.
I'm be tired. How are you making that one?
The experience, bro.
But guess what? I said, no problem. Left Soca 360 after 4 close to 4 o'clock. Go home, get a nap. By 6 o'clock.
You still had time for a nap?
Yeah, I take a power nap. By 6 o'clock. Right? I was on the trail for Montreal. These are things that we could do. We don't always have to have a party because people will come to Canouan, not just for party, but just for enjoying it.
What it is? It's something I feel like we take for granted everywhere we go. No?
Think about if we
like the essence of an island.
Yeah, think about if we bring Cassian with what she does.
Mm-hmm.
So Cassian sightseeing. Let's do something for Canouan.
Nice.
The different weekend.
You know, we're nice.
You come, you do your scuba.
You see in Maho behind it. In Maho.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Canouan by it has some nice pretty areas when you go in there. By the point in the middle. But you can't go around too much.
No, you can't go, it's rough, right? So you have to be careful
inside the bay.
Right?
Inside the bay on that side is nice. Real man, go over there, go fishing and get some serious fish over there.
Well, we ain't talking about the fishing part.
No, but you will see it like it will be a nice example of like a little touch on the ocean, sea life.
Something that I even encourage them fellas, like when they have Carnival. I said, look, why I just think Beefy picked it up a couple of years ago where he did an excursion. I said persons will come to the island, but not everybody wants to sit down on the island when there's nothing happening in the day. So do a catamaran boat ride. And I suggested that if they could, they do the catamaran boat ride because persons they want to sleep, you want to rest. We're cutting at 10:30, yeah? You want to sleep, you want to rest. And then in the afternoon, the catamaran goes from nice sunset cruise thingy, right? And then
nice
you go up in the back. You go up in the back, up by the resort. Chill there for a while, you know, because a number of persons may see the resort on Instagram, on Facebook, or somebody show them a picture, or they even go and visit the resort. But have you looked at it from there?
I have that. I have all those images.
Have you looked at it from there? And you don't have to be playing booming music, you know.
You've been anytime we've been going back there with
only one and
amazing.
These are the things. These are the things that we do, right? And then when it's almost sunset, like maybe say half hour before sunset, you come back down and you stay outside the marina,
just enjoy it,
or you know, just thereabouts, so you can see that sunset go down, and then you make your way back up inside. You go home, you take a next nice power nap, and you're back in the fete. You enjoy Canouan to the fullest.
Nice movement. Yeah, sunset cruise vibes.
Yo, people are giving all the ideas, eh? Take up them thing when I talk them thing, and because the next time I talk them thing, they will pay for them. You understand?
As I say, the conversation might start here, but let's
hopefully
see.
Somebody pick up on it.
Not just somebody, but as I told you, it's a we thing. We all have a part to play in seeing what we want for the island come to fruition.
Yeah, but the conversation needs to be had.
Yeah, well, it's being had right now.
Many different.
The is who's gonna pick up, you know. Who won't pick up? Because I will put myself to say I'm not going to take full responsibility for any of this. But what I would enjoy is being a part of the group of us, not the one person that we like to kill
because
with the load.
So why you not do it?
You see that
statement? I hate that. I hate it.
Eat me dead, you will never find me. You understand?
So why you can't do it?
You will never find me. But you see, if you tell me, yeah, let's come together and see each pull their weight. You see that? You see, pull your weight. Me can handle that.
Yeah.
But you see, boy, you could no. You see that boy, you could do and but
Good night, Michelle. Yeah, we closing down in the next 3 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jamie, man, we need to have those conversations and we need to do these things.
Well, let's see what the collective consciousness of the people of Canouan Island and perhaps even the help of the other Southern Grenadine Islands or main islands in the Northern Grenadines as well. Let's see what this jogs.
We don't need to wait until
we're waiting for
this
them.
person come or that person come and talk
Let's
to
see
us.
where it is jogged. And I'm referring specifically, well, more so, not specifically, but more so to the people on island. The people here who are saying that they want to see it. I want to see what they're going to, because I don't want to be in anything. And I'm going to be honest. I love for progress of the island to happen. I want to see more happen. I want to see all these things that we talk about happen because it will be beneficial to us 10, 15, 20, 100, 150 years from now. You understand? But it can only happen together.
Yep.
And don't ever, we have a mindset where we like to just put it, man, yeah, he could do that, put it on one person. Cut that out of your head. Change your thinking.
That's a killer.
It's called burnout.
It's a killer.
It's called burnout. There's no one man who can do everything.
I can tell you that.
You understand?
You have the ideas in your head, push it out there, and if we work.
No, but you would hear people tell you straight up, it's a good idea, guys. But they will not be there to help you get that good idea together. So that's what I'm looking for. The people who are willing to say, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's make Canouan great again.
For sure.
In the words of. So Jamie,
we out.
You gonna get a gumboat?
I will get a gumboat.
I will get a
gumboat. Let's whatever you are planning to do with this, I will match it. How about that? So if you get a gumboat, I get in a gumboat.
My gumboat gonna name one.
You have to know that, buddy.
My gumboat gonna name the Islander.
The Islander.
Yes.
That's a nice name, you know.
Don't beef my thing, my gumboat gonna name the Islander. Miss Bacchus, you gonna get a gumboat?
Listen.
No, because if couple of I ain't talking about them big thing or them fellas back in way.
No, I get it.
You go and you get authentic gum trees. You check baby and them fellas they who know. Neville.
This one might be the length of this.
Let me tell you, you have people like Neville, you have Scrubby, you have Baby. You have
Baby was who actually linked me up with my first ever gumboat, you know. But me couldn't swim fast.
I couldn't get my gumboat coming from Beckwith. My brother tell me he can make a gumboat for me.
Listen, I have a story with that gumboat, but I will leave it alone. I understand?
Hey. Let me tell you. Islander is the type of planet. Yeah? Michelle, you said you're going to sleep. My gumboat name is the Islander. That's my thing. Anything is the Islander.
If I remember this after tonight, mine I'm going to name workout or the workout.
The workout. You're trying to work out the Islander? Nah.
Let me write this down. My gumboat going to name the workout. Let me write that down. Let me write this down. Hold on.
So I can get my gumboat.
Let me write this in my notes.
And we can actually.
Let me write this in my notes. My boat gonna be named.
The Islander is a type of plane. But
it actually is.
How fast my gumboat can be.
It actually is.
That is how fast my gumboat going to be, Michelle.
It's fact. The Islander is a type of plane.
Yeah, I know, but my gumboat going to be quick. Shoo.
The workout.
Now you see me, now you don't. Don't go on.
Hope you could swim behind it.
Well, boss, if you can't swim, you just go. Me, no, I own the boat and somebody else dealing with the boat.
All right. Lovely people. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It has come to a close.
Yes.
We have enjoyed your company.
I ain't just see 20 past this.
Thank you for okay. You see how quick that time went?
Time running.
That time went, buddy.
When you're having fun.
Indeed.
Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys.
For real.
It's always a pleasure being in your company. Jamie, always good having you.
Big up Maria Rita from earlier though.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed the experience with them. and the knowledge base that they have. Because what makes me so excited about it, it's Canouan people doing this.
Yep.
Experts from Canouan.
Yep.
Who's helping us again. So big up everybody. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
Y'all rest up. We all have all these stats tomorrow.
We come back in February.
We shall.
The month done. So tomorrow.
Nah, month not done yet, but we might can do one. Hold on, make it
tomorrow the 20th, innit?
I'll tell you. Let's have this conversation off air.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Night, folks.
And then we're gonna do it and we're gonna cook.
Hey, close up. If you ain't stop, no, we ain't gonna stop.
Good night.
Good night. You understand? Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in, every single one of you. We appreciate you to the fullest. Trust me. It's little.
Everybody. We my friend from my new friend from St. Martin. Big up yourself.
Rodriguez.
Big up yourself, George.
Big up you, boss.
Big up. Bayview.
Yeah, boy.
Big up Bayview as well.
Oh, I nearly vexed yesterday, you know.
Big up Velma.
Yes.
You know, everybody who tuned in, man.
Yeah,
Daphne,
Jennifer,
all the guys
everybody
who shared, you know, commented and all these things.
Man, yeah.
And so you'll have to get that $40 gift.
Yes.
So you'll find out from whoever
what we could get for $40.
Who bought it from?
Then we talk this off air.
Off air.
Yeah, you don't want dealer to know too much more than what's going on.
Surprise!
Exactly. You just show up a little nice, you know, thing. Bam, bam. This is yours, man. You're winning from
do a photo thanks
tonight.
She get cheeky.
That's a buddy, close the damn thing. Close the thing. Close the thing.
Have a good one.
Ah, boy.
Enjoy your week.
Same.